This is G.I. Kyle. When I'm not taking shirtless selfies on Instagram and drinking White Claw while having hot sex with my wife Karen and making truck videos, I like to listen to the shows on VRS, Veteran Radio Syndicate, your home for the best quality veteran entertainment.
Stone Vet, Stone Vet, Stone Vet, Stone Vet, Stone Vet, Stone Vet. The Stone Vet, the Stone Vet, the Stone Vet, the Stone Vet, the Stone Vet.
I haven't shot at all day. Let's see what Stebro's up to.
Fuck, it's hot. Jesus. Oh, hey, mate, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, man. What you doing?
Oh, you know, just looking at the reg manuals, you know.
Man, it is just so fucking boring today. Boring.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I haven't been shot at all day either, man. It's just been a weird day.
Oh, you know what? The fucking bar comes on in a few minutes.
Wait, the bar?
Yeah, the bar.
Wait, whoa. The bar from VRS. That same bar, yeah?
The bar from VRS.
The recognized symbol of excellence in online entertainment.
Hey, welcome to the bar, everybody. We're open for business. I'm your host, John Kermering, a.k.a. Mini. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. 2311 was my MOS. Ayoyes. I'm a card-carrying member of the E4 Mafia, allegedly. I'm an OG of the Veteran Radio Syndicate. We got a fucking packed show tonight, man. We're going to have Benny from Semper Sometimes come on, talk about a song he's got out with TMR. And we're going to do memes. We're going to have Bobby the Boot. We're going to talk shit. I'm going to do shots. Some other people are going to do some shots. And, yeah, we're going to have a good old time. So I'm going to introduce my first co-host. He's been with me for quite a while on Sports Church and here on the bar as well. You can catch Sports Church tomorrow at 1900 Eastern Standard Time right here on the Vet Radio Syndicate, the recognized symbol of excellence for online entertainment for veterans and patriots alike. Welcome to the bar. T, he's a United States Marine Corps veteran as well. He is a fellow cheesehead, and unfortunately for him, he has the most hated MOS in the Marine Corps, in my opinion. But whatever the fuck, and some say he will never give up his hunt for Bigfoot. Welcome to the bar, Pterodactyl.
Well, if I'm looking for Bigfoot, I think I gotta go to Ohio.
You didn't do your thing. You didn't do your One job.
God, I screwed it up already. Because I wanted to respond to the Bigfoot thing.
I got you.
Such is life.
Or making lamps out of people, you know.
Yeah.
The Ed Gein thing, you know. That whole thing.
That's where I was going with it.
There you go.
Totally lost all that steam.
Dean's checking in. Hey, pains in my assholes. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Seth. 82nd Airborne. Roger that. What's up, Julie? One of our Aussies. Chris calls for shots. Of course, Canadian calls for shots. Why wouldn't the Canadian call for shots? Figure it out. All right, fine, you fuck. Here you go. To you, my favorite Canadian, and your Maple Leafs and all your igloos and flying hockey pucks. Delicious. What's going on, Seth? Fucking A. Crayons all the way. We got Marines up the wazoo.
Yeah, I've escaped from the basement. I am in Monroe, Wisconsin, because there's a hockey tournament down here that Sammy's in. So I am in the hotel room right now.
John says, "Hey, Minnie and Ed, what's going on, John? How you doing, man? I had a pretty good week on World of Tanks. I want to check it out. I was actually I had 6 good days and 1 horrible day. So I don't know. So I guess that's pretty good. T escaped the basement. Yep. Dean, can you tell someone voted for the size of the eyebrows? Nice. Oh, my belly sucks today. All right. Well, let's bring on our next co-host. Brittany should be here shortly. Radio will be here as well. And thank you everybody for tuning in the show. Please comment, engage us. That's part of it. It's a virtual bar, man. We're just here to hang out and talk shit and solve none of the world's problems, one adult beverage at a time. So our next host is a man I actually served with, unfortunately for him. We ran into each other at a Marine Corps event here in Columbus. It was pretty funny because I hadn't seen him in, let's see, 40 years? 25 years? 25 years. So that was pretty interesting. He is, like I said, currently here in Columbus. He is a sharp dude, a voice of reason amongst our crazy people. And some say he actually does remember me now. What's going on, Tim?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on? How you doing?
How about
brother?
them Ruskies? I'm good.
Oh, we're going to talk about it. It's pretty interesting. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Please comment. Oh, well, you know, how many wars have you been able to watch on Twitter? So, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
As crazy as everything is, seriously, I'm jumping from Twitter to Instagram. Funker360, I think, has got a bunch of shit up there.
Reddit,
shit up there.
Reddit's really good right now. They're on fire.
So, yeah, it's been interesting. We're going to get into it for sure. Keith, yeah, I'm a little sort of like, aka fuck Putin. I like it. I'm all about it. I'm about it. I don't know what's going on with him. We're going to talk about that because I thought this is always a big fucking bluff, man. Because I don't see how this ends well for him. Any which way, or win, tie, or lose, I don't see how it ends good for him. I don't. But, fuck, I'm wrong. It's just my opinion. I'm an asshole. I got one just like everybody else. Dean, you know who else had a great game of World of Tanks? The Ukraine. Apparently, man. Apparently, those javelins are fun. Hey, it's fun when you can shoot a tank out of your house, That's fucking pretty cool. And then run after you fired a motherfucker. That's a big fucking part of it. I'm sick of seeing it and hearing about it. Yeah, man, but it's going to keep going. Lindy, oh my God, my son Timmy too. Kyle, Minnie, what's up?
Hi,
Just got
Mom.
from the hospital after 9 days. Ah, Jesus Christ, dude, what are you doing in the hospital for 9 days? Did you quit drinking, you fuck? Like, I think you're like, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop going to the hospital. I swear to God, if you give me bad news, dude, I'm gonna have to hurt you. I'm just saying. Pretty sure you've been sober for like 120 days. I'm super proud of you as I take a shot in about 5 seconds. But I mean, dude, I got mad respect. Please tell me you're doing all right. Like, no worries. Maybe it was a checkup. It was a checkup. You're all clear. Let me know. Either way. Seth Florids. Holy shit. Floridzilla. Nice alternate account. I like that. Any Marines that went to airborne school. No, I was supposed to go. There was a huge rumor in Ammo Company and was called to the company office and apparently got kicked up to a staff sergeant. A little short, shitty black dude who had probably what I hear had to be kicked out of the fucking plane. Last I heard, they killed 35 yesterday. I like it. Says the St. Child Protector Ukraine. Kyle Monday. I had my left lung. What the fuck, bro? You had your left lung. What the?
Holy shit!
Whoa!
What the fuck, man? Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, all right, so you had cancer. You got that. Yeah, then you went sober, and now you're long. What the fuck is going on with you, man? You're killing me, Smalls. All right, I'll catch up with the comments here in a second, because we have a guest coming on here in just a minute. But she hails from the great state of Michigan. She was a United States Navy sailor, but we love her anyways. She's all full of fire, and she's full of spunk, and we love giving her shit, but she's our sister for sure. Please welcome to the bar once again, the beautiful Miss Brittany, a.k.a. Blue. What's going on, chica?
Oh, not much. We just got home from getting some groceries for dinner, so.
We being you and 710 split.
Yes. Yes.
What's going on your wedding cake? Just saying.
It's not going on.
Someone call for 710.
Oh.
Yeah. She didn't
Oh, no,
say
that's
no
not me. I'm
on
not
the wedding.
710
She just
split.
said no, it's not going on her cake. Oh.
Wait. She just said it's not going on her wedding
I'm the
cake?
big brother she never had. That's all it is. I'm just giving her shit. I love her to death.
yeah.
I'm super happy for her. I'm super happy. We're all super happy for you. And he's a good dude because he can put up with us. That's gangster. That is straight up gangster. There's my voice crack.
Wait. Is Brittany getting married already? Are we having a
No,
shotgun wedding?
I'm just giving her shit.
No.
It's 710
Hey, look who it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's going on, chica? What is going on? She's, I'm here and I'm saying howdy, but I'm switching my laptop. You won't see my name on here. Well, I don't like that. Stop doing that. No. Holy shit, buddy. What if I went to airborne school?
I went to airborne school too.
Yeah, you had to. You fuck, because it was in your MOS.
Not entirely. It was because of the union.
I've never seen an Anglo guy with a fucking without jumps.
Well, we don't have an MOS. That's the sad part. Anglico doesn't have its own dedicated MOS, and it should.
Whatever. All right. Okay.
Who's
so
the pretty lady? You're gonna have to
split.
ask 710 split, not 72 split.
Hey, Facebook tech artist here too. Let's go.
7-2.
Radio didn't get locked out. Wow.
No, radio did not. That's amazing.
Who's the pretty lady? What's going on, Bill? How you doing, man? Thanks for unfortunately you have to edit your general welcome to me or hi to me because Facebook's has to protect people because we're all little snowflakes, and if we see a bad word we're gonna crumble into oblivion like at the end of Infinity War. But
We're gonna cry.
Yeah, we're gonna cry. 710 from Holly. She's definitely playing out of relief. Oh, Dean.
Whoa, that's hard.
You mentioned I'll explain everything. Been keeping this quiet. No worries, Kyle. Please do. Please keep me up to date, man. You're a good dude for sure, and I want to make sure you're doing all right. Anything we can do, let me know. Julie says hi, Bill. All right, so we've got a few minutes before our guest comes on. He's going to be on with us for a short time. It's Benny from Semper Sometimes, the hard charging Marine / recruiter, gangster recruiter / reservist / artist now / musical artist now.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen his show, he was
impromptu song.
Go over to Instagram, give him a like and follow at Semper_sometimes. And he was on the bar 2-3 months ago.
No, it was like a little over a month ago.
No, it was longer than that because we had him on before we had Brandon from I Am Subsong, because we have Brandon on for New Year's.
That's right. Radio did get it.
So it was like December.
Yeah.
It was like December when we had Benny on the last time.
Oops! Fascist Book doesn't know Russian. They know Cyrillic, brother. Trust me. No worries, though, bro. I'm not gonna come at you because you say something. There's been rumors abound that this show is gonna get fucked with tonight. So
I know. Real fast on this one because it's so technically no. Special Forces is only a designated thing for the Army Green Berets. So an Army Green Beret is technically the only Special Forces. When you're thinking of anyone that is a special operator, Recon is also not part of that. In order to be part of Special Operations, you have to be part of SOCOM, which is going to be either Green Berets, PJs, Navy SEALs. Very rarely Rangers will be in there, and now MARSOC. So that's our first foray into the Special Operations gig. Prior to that, the Marine Corps said, fuck you, SOCOM.
Y'all see your pages are changing street signs, confuse the Russians. Yeah, I got a meme for that.
I've seen those. Those are great.
It's mistranslated on the meme, but it's all right. Wife saying, hey, what's going on? Hey.
Those Ukrainians that said that, by the way, they're badass. That is just...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about going out in a blaze of glory and just...
No, there's no glory in it, but...
No, because the Ukraine... No, the Ukraine is going to survive.
Probably.
I think so.
Those guys writ themselves into the history books, no questions asked.
Everything depends on the next 48 hours for sure.
And the Ghost of Kiev, like Jesus.
Yeah,
that's real.
True or not?
I don't know. If it is, it's a legend and it's good. You know,
they
it's a
got
good thing
Batman.
for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they do have.
You got to have that stuff. You know what I mean? Like you have to have these urban myths and legends that come out of this because it's what like gives you hope.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm trying to finish out sharing the fucking show.
Rangers. I think John, this one Rangers. It's weird because it's not all Rangers that are part of SOCOM. They're like in a weird position.
Oh, John says, yeah, they stalled the Russian offensive. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, the next 48 hours are going to be crucial because they are about 20 miles from the capital. So we'll see what happens. So,
but at the same time,
I don't want to get too much into it right now because we're about to bring a guest on. But like, we're going to talk about it, guys, for sure. What the fuck? You know, we're only have Benny on for maybe a half hour at best. And then maybe after he's done with his show with TMR, maybe he'll come back on. And
he's doing a show.
Maybe
he'll
get
them
back
both
on.
to come on.
Yeah, I tried to, but I don't think TMR ever saw my message to him. And then Betty sent me a message. I was like, oh, I got to do something on YouTube with TMR at 10 o'clock, so I can only stay on with you guys till 10. And it's like,
Said they killed 5 Russian jets and helicopter. That's the rumor.
Hey, if he did it.
It could be a very, very well versed op-4 from a volunteer op-4 from this country or Germany, because Germany and this country and Germany, I think, are the only two that fly MiG-29s as op-4, and they have like a dedicated, like, not fleet, because I think they only have a couple planes apiece, but they have a dedicated fleet to do it. So if I was going to pick a guy, I'd send a volunteer that was, you know, German or Russian, spoke several languages in case he got shot down, and send him over there. Because, I mean, most of the people in the eastern part of Ukraine or prior to the invasion were volunteers. He used to call them the men in little green suits because they had no uniform insignias, no name patches, no rank insignia, no nation state, no flag, no nothing. They called them little green, and those were Russian volunteers. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll get into a whole bunch of that for sure.
Does this mean that the targets, the green target for the Marine Corps, right, and the Army as well, can we go back to calling them Ivan and putting the red star on it?
That would be fine. I'd be okay with it. It might go. I think it's gonna be throw a penny down a hallway and then
they're gonna hurt someone's
name your op-4 tank because I think this is. I don't want to get into this right now. I really don't because it's gonna we're gonna go into a hole.
Yeah, we stop and let our guest come on.
Yeah, let's just catch up with these comments real quick.
Yeah, we got like 5 minutes till Benny's supposed to be on. So.
2 minutes.
Oh,
does he have the link?
Yeah, I sent him the link.
Okay,
I told him I thought it was 6:35.
No. All right. Whatever. I mean, if I don't want to rush the dude if he's
or 9.
He's getting some or something.
There's 3 battalions. So, John, for the Rangers,
he's
3 Ranger battalions and a training battalion. Okay, that makes sense. And I know not everybody has a Ranger tab this part because there's a bunch of support.
Let's do the VRS toast real quick. Oh, the bar toast.
Shit, we're drinking. Crap.
We're drinking.
I need a bartender.
We're drinking. It's called the bar.
Wonder if there's a bartender.
All right. So to the hard-pressed and brave fox in Ukraine, to the grandmother who reportedly threw Russian soldiers sunflower seeds and told them that when you die, I hope these spring flowers, to the alleged 12 or 13 Ukrainian soldiers on Snake Island told the Russian Navy to go fuck themselves, to hopefully the true story of the Ghost of Kiev. Also to those who paved the way for us, to those that fought to the left and the right of us in the blood, mud, and sweat, to those who have followed our footsteps and upheld our honor, and to those we lost in far-off lands, and those we lost at home, to the demons they simply could not outrun, Dabar and I and us salute you. Skull. Woo! Good stuff. Chris says Russia already asking Ukraine to come to Belarus for peace talks. Oh, interesting rumor.
Horseshit.
Special forces in the kitchen. Yes, you
That's
are.
right.
Yes, she is.
I've never even tasted your cooking, Michelle, and I can already tell you were.
Dude, she's gangster. She's gangster, man. If I didn't have fucking like ridiculous genes, I'd be fat as fuck. They're now known as Igor and Igor. The Machine. Yes, I wish we could play that. That'd be one of my dream guests too. Would be the Machine.
Oh, I love this one. I can't wait till you get to this comment from Seth.
USA sending 8,500 troops to where? Joseph's
Poland. They're already there.
That makes sense. There's a tab that you get for graduating rate school. Go back to. Yep. Okay. Julie, I can't drink. I have to stay so we may have to evacuate at any moment. Jumpers
hit it. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Check canopy gain, canopy control. Nope, it's not embedded in my head.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
I still can't take apart a M16A2 blindfolded inside of 2 minutes and put it back together. I can't do that.
Really?
Yeah, because are you kidding me? I can do it. I couldn't do it upside
25
down.
years. It's been 98.
I can still do it. I'll do it on air. Put a blindfold on. My wife put a blindfold on.
That's actually, you know what? I'd love to see that actually.
I can. I assure you. I can field strip it. I can't go all the way fucking down with the trigger and everything like that, but I can field strip it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
D, maybe Putin was lying when he said the Russian military was on a training mission, but it looks things they need more training. Yeah. We'll see. They're not doing as well as they thought.
They just called up 70,000 Chesnian soldiers, supposedly, also. So.
Yeah, and I'm betting on their effectiveness in the face of fires. Right. You see how the tally ball liquors has for me?
Hey, you know.
My wife says I'm special. Keith, and I agree with you, brother. We're all special, man.
What's this wee shit?
Wow. Hold on there. What's going on here, Brittany?
Look at the Navy speaking up. Go fuel up. We need a ride. Anyway, sorry.
That's right.
Looking right. Russian tanks are running out of fuel. Yeah, they're. You know, we'll see. They're just one of these days. I'll remember this. It's a Zen story about Zen Buddhism, and it's called It's paraphrasing it. It's called We'll See, and it's hey. This kid's they're about to go to war, and this kid's about to go to war, and he breaks his leg. Isn't that great? He doesn't have to go to war. And like, we'll see. It's at the end of Charlie Wilson's war. Gus Stavronakis is talking to Charlie Wilson, and he says, hey, we won. He says, we'll see. He says, no, the Russians are out. It's a good thing. We'll see. That's me being the pessimist for sure. I'm always looking for shit to hit the fucking ground. Russian tanks are running out of drivers too. Well, that happens when a javelin hits you in the face.
Yeah, my bad.
There are a bunch of gas stations in Ukraine. I wonder if they emptied those gas stations or blew some of them up on the way there. Yeah, I'm guessing they probably did.
They hit that big oil.
Look, we've been in there. Yeah, where's Benny? Benny.
Yeah, I told him 6:35, so probably like 2 more minutes or 1 more minute. Yeah, I got 9:35. Whatever.
Allegedly, there was a so-called internal memo or communique within the Russian military of certain places and timelines to capture things, and if they captured it, they would get fuel and food. Also, a whole lot. There's a whole lot of things that just don't make sense about this at all. At all. Why do you invade a country the size of Texas with more people in it than California with 150 to 200,000 troops? Now, are those 200,000 troops all combat infantrymen and tanks and armored, or is that number nothing? Is that 1/3 of that? All right, so
without your JROTC going into combat.
Yeah, probably. All right, so without further ado, we're going to bring on our special guest. And I mean special, I don't mean window looking, although he is a United States Marine.
Yeah, it means he's a window licker.
Not that far off.
He's special.
But he's a friend of the Veteran Radio Syndicate. He's especially a friend of the bar. He's very familiar with T. He's been on the bar. If you haven't seen it, look it up. And you can find all our episodes on YouTube as well. He is a badass United States Marine, badass recruiter, badass podcaster for sure. Please go check out his podcast on Instagram, on Spotify. You can follow him on Instagram at Semper _ sometimes. welcome to the bar once again, and definitely not for the last time. Benny, what's going on, bro?
What is going on?
How you doing, man?
How are you?
I like the hat.
Thank you. Mucho gracias.
Mucho gracias.
Are you trying to figure out here, buddy, some since our last talk, a whopping less than 24 hours ago, trying to figure out some Spanish due to a Latin thing?
So
Portuguese.
So if many people don't know, I was lucky enough to be featured on a Latin rap song with the Marine rapper. Yesterday, we got as high as 35 on the Latin charts. Right now, the last time I checked, we got bumped up to I think 88. But we still had, yesterday was the first day, so we still have all the way up until Friday at 12 p.m. So who knows? We're going live tonight at 10 o'clock to discuss the song, discuss the video, discuss why the whole song happened. Discuss how the hell I ended up on the song.
That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. No offense,
Benny,
bro. I love you, Benny. I love you. You're great for coming on. We follow you. We help each other out as much as we can. How the hell did this happen?
Yeah,
this is a good story.
I watched this whole saga take place, so I know how it happened. But yeah,
well,
go into it.
I'm going to bring somebody back here right now to help ask some questions. Minnie, you love this guy, but keep
not
going.
right now.
Oh, fine.
We only have Benny for a minute, so let Benny get through his thing because we
So,
only have about 50 more minutes.
No, so what happened was a couple of weeks ago. There's two artists out there. One by the name of Tyson James, who is a very good friend of the Marine rappers, and he had a song coming out, and he jokingly made a YouTube video saying, "Hey, I'm going to come at you tomorrow and destroy your career in a sense and whatever." And it was a joke. It was a poke. It was fun. It was a joke. Then the next day, the song never came out, so I started creating memes like, "Hey, where's the song at?" And I started making all these different memes about that guy. And then eventually he dropped a song. Then the Marine rapper responded, and then a couple of days later, this no-name rapper decided that he was going to publicly announce that he was going to attack the Marine rapper publicly. So then the Marine rapper gave him the stage and said, "Okay, do it right now. Everyone's here watching, do it right now." And he clicked eject Cito and got out of the live. And then a week later, after I continued to make memes and poke fun and create this hype, a week later he dropped a video, and the video is him making fun of me. He paid someone to dress up as me and then pretend to be me, and then
That's pretty good.
And then he poked fun at suicide. In his song, he said that the Marine rapper, and this is why the Marine rapper got as mad as he did, was because in his rap song he said, "You make music for people who slit their wrists." And that was when he was like, "Wait a minute, no. Now I'm gonna come at you."
Fuck that guy.
So he was talking about families, about wives, about children. Got really stupid about it. So the Marine rapper was like, "I'm going to end your career." And now, mind you, throughout all this fun, the Marine rapper kept saying "Bro, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this." Yeah. And all of his fans were like, "Bro, don't do it. We're telling you to stop."
Yeah. Well, that's the other. He went after a couple of people that we have coming on as hosts this week. New show coming out on Monday.
Yeah.
Because a couple of them were telling him, "Hey, don't do this." They were making videos like Stephanie that's going to be on the slumber party starting on Monday. She had one where she's eating popcorn and stuff and throwing it at the camera, "No, don't do it" and stuff. So
no, and part of the song was
Kiana Kiana says that the guy goes after her that TMR had something about her in there or something because the guy must have went after her and his song. I never listened to the guy's actual diss track.
Who is this guy again? Is he anybody? Is he bad?
No,
is he
he's
just...
literally nobody.
Nobody.
Not trying to give him any publicity.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Don't mention him.
Mentioning his name isn't, and that's the part about it that's funny, is that like the diss track got to number 35 on the charts, and most people are like, who is he dissing? Like, who is this person? Like, I had friends of mine reach out to me, and they're like, bro, I'm Googling his name and I can't find it. And I'm like, exactly. Like, he's unbeknownst to anybody. But no, so then the Marine rapper hit me up, and he was like, hey man, I want you to, so the background story of why I'm on it is because, well, he attacked me and vocally said things to me, and you know, and made a video pretending to be me.
You thing, but keep going.
So he's attacking me because I'm always going live with TMR, and I'm always talking about his music and stuff. So
he's a jealous fuck.
So in his video, it's a white dude pretending to be on live, saying, "Oh my God, TMR, make another song. Oh my God, TMR, keep going." And I'm like, okay, that's funny, like, cool. Like, you're just mad that you don't have fans, like, that, like, enjoy your music, bro. But no, so, like, when I was, so one of the reasons why I'm on it, and I say, this is what I say, I made the shirt today, I say, tranqui loco, and a friend of mine, when I was in the Marine Corps, when I was on active duty in the Marine Corps, he would always answer the phone, and he'd say, tranqui loco, papi. So I would just say it back to him, or I would say, "Que lo que papi?" So the Marine rapper saw that I do that all the time, and then he wanted to make a song that was Latin because this quote unquote rapper had a song that was Latin called Black Amigos. So he was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do a diss track in that genre, and also the fact that that a black dude and a white dude were on the charts of a Latin music is amazing, and it's like, it's just hilarious. Like,
you're gangster, Benny. I fucking love you, bro.
Well, and it's funnier because like everyone's always talking about racism and division, and it's like, bro, there's a black guy and a white guy in the Marine Corps, on the charts of a Latin genre.
Yeah, so I call bullshit, right? Or everybody should call bullshit. Yeah. Huge
So,
divide in this country. We can't get along at all, ever. Period.
Yeah. So so it was a great time. We also made a video, so that's going to be dropping at some point. I don't know. I'm gonna and listen. Here's a disclaimer. The video might be the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life, but at the same time, it's like, hey, who else has been invited to be on a music video and a song and like given 10 minutes to make it happen? So I called a friend of mine and was like, hey, I need you to take my phone and make a video in less than 15 minutes. So I'm not the most creative person in the world. So again, I don't know if this is going to be I don't know. It might be, you know, and maybe it becomes a joke and everyone's like, yo, who's this white guy with no rhythm dancing to Spanish music? that might be it too. But you know,
do you have it? Is it done yet, or is it still being?
It's done. It's done.
Can we play it? Can you send it to us? We play it.
It hasn't officially been dropped yet.
Okay.
And
once it does, it's copyrighted. We can't play it.
Yeah,
the thing is that like I'm the worst with secrets. So when he was telling me to shut the fuck up and not say anything, I was telling
hey, you want to guess what?
I wasn't even, my wife didn't even know this was happening. Like, and I tell my wife everything. So like my wife didn't know that I was going to be on a song with him. My wife didn't know that I was going to be in a video with him. Like until I called her and was like, I need you to get home to videotape me singing to this song, and she's like, I'm at work, I can't leave. And I was like, crap. So and also my part on the song was recorded on the side of the road because I was on my way to work, and he was like, if you don't send it to me right now, you will not be on the song. So I literally went and recorded it on the side of the road. So
nice.
But
you know, I found funny that the day that it got released was earlier today he had on his Instagram the pregnancy test that showed
Yes.
pregnant because the song's called Miho, and it's got a picture of a baby with the hat
Yes.
that this guy that the diss track's about is wearing
well,
on the sonogram.
Yeah, so if you look at the track song and you zoom in, it is literally this guy's album cover in the sonogram. So it's literally him as a baby in the sonogram, and it is hysterical. And yes, and he talks about him having a micro penis. He talks about it. The lyrics are great. The lyrics are phenomenal. It is, and there's no curse words in it either. I had a close friend of mine say, "Is it child friendly?" There's no cursing, but it definitely, I wouldn't know, because you don't want your kid going to school saying, "Hey, micro penis."
I actually think that would be hilarious.
It would be
for anybody but you.
Yeah,
my kids would have done it.
My daughter's starting to get the hockey chirping stuff down. This weekend, some kid tried crashing the net on her and was like saying something to her, and she goes, "Yeah, in your voice, you sound like a fucking fag." That kid got all angry and skated away.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so my son's starting, and you turn around and you're like, "Where'd you learn that from?" And and that, like, my
I
son,
was like, "Well, I guess it's hockey."
Like, my son doesn't eat sweets, and somebody at their daycare was like, "Oh," like it was someone's birthday, and they came in with like cupcakes, and my son turns around and looks at them and goes, "I don't eat that shit." And we were like, my wife was like, "Lucas, you don't say that."
Yeah.
So yeah.
I learned it from you, Dad.
Yeah.
That's just, oh god. So how's Sepper sometimes doing? What's any great guests coming on in the future? How you doing in the ratings, and you blowing up? What's going on?
So I knew this was going to happen eventually, but I didn't think that it was going to happen. And I had people reaching out to me like, "Hey, has anybody hated on you yet?" And I was like, "No." And I didn't think it was going to happen, because I was like, what is there to hate on? Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just having conversations.
Dude, as soon as you become popular, people are going to hate on you.
So I actually got a phone call from an active duty master gunnery sergeant, and he was like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And I was like, "Nothing much. How are you?" And he was like, "Well, there's a lot of people who aren't happy with your content." And I was like, "Oh, why?" And he was like, "Well," he didn't really give me a reason why. And it was because a couple of names were said, and we're having real conversations. And mind you, when the names were said, there was no negative connotations. It was actually positive.
Yeah.
So it was like, why are you mad that someone said, "Hey, you were a great leader and this was a great thing"? But apparently a couple of people are upset across the Marine Corps recruiting command because of the conversations that I'm having. So when I found this out, my next episode, I started with, "Hey, you are officially invited to come on, whoever you may be, and I have a seat here in my house that's warm and ready for you if you want to continue the conversation," because that's all it is a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Are you in violation in any way, shape? Because you are still in the Marine Corps, so reservist or not, are you in violation of the Marine Corps' social media policy? Then he can go fuck himself.
So yeah, and that's my thing. And then every episode that I start, I always say, "Hey, this is solely my opinion, nobody else's."
Yeah.
Just talking about what I've seen, and on top of that, it's like I have one dude that's mad, and then I have like other Marines that are on the duty calling me like, "Bro, I'm suffering right now, and your podcast is really helping me get through this mentally, physically, and emotionally." And they're like,
awesome.
and I've had people like across the United States. You know, one of my episodes is about a dude who literally called me and was like, "Hey, I'm going to quit tomorrow. I'm going to tell my sergeant major I'm done. I want to be out of the Marine Corps." And I was like, "Hey, listen, man." I was like, "How about you stop?" And I was like, "If you want to, why don't we make this into an episode and this will help somebody else down the line." Mm-hmm. And he was like, so I literally stopped the conversation, sent him the link. It was like one of my very first episodes, and it was a real life conversation of me mentoring him through the conversation. And now, 6 months later, that Marine is a 2.5 APR recruiter, and he was almost recruiter of the year. And he completely turned around.
Close.
He completely turned himself around, and he calls me all the time, like once a week, and he's like, "Bro, I can't thank you enough because like I was going to quit tomorrow, and you stopped me tonight. Like if it wasn't for our conversation, I'd probably be out of the Marine Corps."
Yeah, I wish there was something like that around when I was in, man. Like, made a bad move getting out. Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble. But I didn't. Like, I didn't get in a lot of trouble, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like lots of this and a lot of talks.
Mm-hmm.
But this is in the 90s, so, you know, everything's a little different. But I wish there was more avenues and more information out there for guys to be like, hey, like, I fucking have the worst command in the world. All right, is it really that bad, bro? Tell me how bad it is. Okay, yeah. That's bad. All right, you need to find a way to put up with it and get the fuck out. You need a lat move. You need to do something else. Yeah, because just because this is shit doesn't mean the whole Marine Corps is shit. Because I've had great Marine Corps commands. I've also had some that were just like, oh my God, am I in the Twilight Zone? Like I had a CO literally tell me that a bunch of women painting on a clock in my room was offensive and I had to take it down and throw it out or I was going to be charged. I'm like, wait, what? How? Well, hold on. What does this have to do with being a Marine? Like, seriously? Just because it offends you?
I had a commanding officer. I was waiting for my package to be approved. And my EAS was tomorrow. And it was like 11 o'clock at night, and my package still hadn't been approved. And I'm sitting inside of my office, and he comes to visit me. And he's talking to me about mission. And my face is just like, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like just mad at the world. Yeah. And he's like, "Hey, Bennett, what's wrong?" And I was like, "Sir, I might not have a job tomorrow, and I have a family and a baby on the way, and like I get it, like I need to make mission, but like even if I make mission and I don't have a job tomorrow, there's bigger problems here in the world."
Right.
And he looks at me and he says, "Bennett, you're a cat. You'll land on your feet."
Oh, thanks.
That was his answer to me, and I was like, "Good to go, sir." Well, I would like to say I have landed on my feet.
Yes,
hey, he wasn't wrong.
You know,
I mean,
he was not wrong.
Yeah,
he was not wrong.
It feels like there's two types of leaders in the Marine Corps: amazing or absolutely shit.
Yeah,
there's no in between. You ever met a CO that was like, "Meh, yeah, he's all right." They're either fucking awesome or they're just terrible.
It took the Marine Corps 29 years to figure out that Sergeant Major Terrence Whitcomb was a giant piece of shit, and that's why he got fired. I'm sorry, that's my own personal opinion. I personally served under that guy. 29 years for him to finally be relieved by a general of one meth for lack of confidence.
How about Sergeant Major Sexton?
I mean, Jesus.
Anybody know who that guy is?
I heard the name.
Okay, so he was in First Recon. He was part of documentary or
I know who you're talking about.
Generation Kill. You know, police up their mustaches. Guess what he got done when he got out of the Corps? Child porn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. But
and he was a hardcore motherfucker through and through Marine, breaking balls all the time, toxic as shit. And I wonder why. Somebody was projecting. Somebody was projecting guilt.
Bro, when I was when I got home from Afghanistan, like a year after I got home from my Afghanistan deployment, our commanding officer, our battalion commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel, was relieved and forced into retirement. I don't know what happened to him. I think he lost like rank and stuff too, but he got caught with a prostitution ring in Camp Lejeune. Like he literally, they found out that like 20 years of his career, he was like the kingpin of a prostitution ring, and he had a family, kids, everything, and it was just like, bro.
Unbelievable, man. Hey, I know you got to take off here a second. Thanks for coming on, Benny, man. I love it.
Dude,
I love your
it,
show.
man. I appreciate you having me.
Anytime.
Yo, do you know what's really funny, Minnie? So I have a friend of mine who literally, like, you are his older father. So I was at the bar and I showed all of my friends. I'm like, dude, tell me this does not look like Scott. And they were like, Scott has a podcast? And I was like literally, like, you look like, when I tell you that, like he looks like you or whatever, like, I promise you to a T.
Yeah.
The two, like, his beard is not nearly as epic as yours, but like you, like, he literally, like, it's like you guys are twin brothers that have just never met each other. Like, it's insane.
Next time you come on the show, you have to bring them up, man.
Do you like cats? Do you like cats?
I have 2, so I guess.
Okay, so he's a severe cat person, so maybe you guys really are close.
It could be. It could be. My dad could have done some weird shit back in the day. I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? All right, so have fun with TMR. Give him some love from us and say, hey, you might want to come on the bar sometime every once in a while when you're busy. I know that motherfucker's busy as hell. I know he is. It's insane. I get it.
Yeah.
Totally
get it. I did ask him to come on tonight with you, but he never saw my message. But it's like, hey, whatever. It's usually you can see on Instagram if it was seen, and he never sees.
Yeah, like, all day today, he's been busy with the new video and with everything.
Busy, I totally understand that.
Well, all right. I appreciate you guys for having me. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely, man.
It means the world to me.
Pimp the show and send T the links so we can put them up on here. We can put them on VRS. The links to the show, so because we get an iTunes for like
it's 99 cents on iTunes,
right?
And it's also on Amazon Music right now. So if you want to buy it on either one of those 2 platforms, that would be greatly appreciated. And that's the only way to chart. So like I've never been in this game of music, but from what I understand, is that if you do not buy it, charting is just not going to happen.
No, charting isn't going to happen at all.
Yeah. So
because streaming charts are separate from the actual purchase charts.
Yeah. So it's $1. So if you got, it's not even $1. It's 99 cents. So I would love you for it. So thank you.
Yeah,
we would love you if you pimp our show on your social media.
Send T all the links.
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
We'll get them in the chat, and then we'll get them on the VRS main page too, man.
Say
hi to
so
TMR.
And I will.
And have a great show, man. Have a great show, man. Enjoy it.
Have a good rest of the night, everybody.
All right, we'll do, brother.
Have a good night,
for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
You're always welcome. All right. I always want to call him DC Benny because DC Benny has the greatest comedy skit of all time in my head, but Douglas Bennett is close enough, I guess, right?
I was listening to Sam Kinison last night.
If you've never heard DC Benny, go to YouTube, go DC Benny Unagi Power. Yeah, it is the best comedy bit ever. Like Richard Pryor would be like, that's a funny white boy. So
if that's the case, then it's
ninja good. Level for sure. What's up, Brittany? How you doing, sweetheart?
We're back to the old times where got the blank stare.
I'm fine. I'm okay.
You're okay. I'm super enthused.
I know.
I'm exhausted right now.
Are you? Why are you exhausted? Oh, I know why.
Yeah. 7-10. Good man. Golf clapping 7-10 right now.
That effort. Go away. Oh, so what's new?
Over
Brittany?
or under par right now?
Oh God! Don't break our balls. What's new? What's happening? How you doing? How's work? How's life? What's the future? All that shit.
I'm fine. I'm just given a lot more responsibilities now, so I'm hoping I'll get a raise with it. So we'll see.
Oh, you're hoping? You got a bunch of responsibilities and you didn't demand more money.
I have to demand more money next Monday.
Oh, this Monday.
Mm-hmm. Well, whatever. I know what the fuck I mean.
Yeah. I know. I'm just clarifying for the people who are following your story, you know.
But yeah, not much is going on. Just work and dealing with him and work, and that's it.
7-10 split.
That's it. My life isn't really eventful at this time.
All right, another shot. I want to do one. If you guys want to do one, let's do one. Yes. I'll figure it out.
What are we thinking?
I
I've got my drink in hand, so what the hell? Let's do this.
Who wants to do the toast? Brittany?
Happy end of February and good luck to Ukraine.
There you go. I like it. Trey's checking in with the moist. How you doing, Trey?
I'm drinking Bush.
Sound off for equipment check. Oh, God.
Oh, really? We're going with the airborne thing today?
Oh, God.
If I get too loud, my wife will kill me, so not happening.
Oh, and sound off for...
At least he didn't say count off, because I would have done that. I would have been like, 1, snap, pop, what?
Oh, Jesus, no.
Remember that?
No, yeah, for when you...
1, 2, 3,
yeah.
snap, pop. Oh, God, that was so stupid. Oh, I think that was the thing I hated most about boot camp.
What did we have to say in boot camp when they said you did snap? Like, I think it was you turned your head to the right, or you had your head already to the right, something like that.
No, you counted off. You know, 1, 2, 3,
when the drill
4.
instructor would come in front of you
No,
for
it was
hygiene inspection.
It was for hygiene, so it was snap,
snap. And then,
this recruit has no personal problems reported this time, sir. And then pop.
Yes,
this
that's
recruit has
it,
no medical problems reported this time. Yeah,
I tried bribing a guy. Yeah, I tried bribing a guy so bad. He was a gangster in boot camp. Like, they couldn't fuck with him. He was like a wrestler in high school or something. And I'm like, dude, I'll give you like $100 when we graduate if you say, yes, yeah, do you have any? This recruit has a problem. Report, sir. What's your problem, recruit? This recruit wants to wear dresses during PT, sir. And like, he's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, you fucking pussy. Like, what are they gonna do to you? Smoke you? Like, they can't smoke you. Like, they literally made this guy. All right, so second phase on the West Coast, you go up to Pendleton, second phase. And these dirty fucks put the porta shitters way the fuck off from the bivouac site, right? And it's dark as shit. And you can't see anything. So the drill instructors would put on regular covers and mingle around as who's got audio coming in the background?
Who's got the audio?
It's probably me because I'm in the hotel room.
Yeah,
my wife's behind me and she's on the phone with her family in the Philippines.
No worries. The drill instructors were talking shit about each other to these recruits because the recruits thought that these were just other recruits. Turned out they weren't. They were drill instructors. And so these assholes wrote it down on paper pads. And then the next day when we had to do a full field kit run, like 5-mile run, weapon, pack, boots, everything, they made these fuckers run around the platoon as we're running. So they run like probably 2/3 more distance than we did. And this guy just didn't drop. I'm like, what are you scared of? They can't hurt you. You're like the machine. You're like the Terminator, dude. You're the only guy who can pull this off. He's like, why don't you do it? Because they'll fucking break me. They will. And they did, actually. They didn't. My legs just fucking stress fractures. Good times. But shit happens. But, all right. Oh, God, dude, it's starting to happen, dude.
Your old man.
Oh, man. Shoulders getting there finally. But now everything's falling apart. Like, getting old is great and shitty at the same time.
I can't say anything. I ate it. I fell on my kneecap on the ship. And so that's been a pain in the ass since then. And then I ate it again on Valentine's Day on the ice, right on my kneecap. And then I did it today. I slammed the door right on my fucking kneecap again. So I'm
Where was 7-10 Split when he ate ass on Valentine's Day?
He was there watching me, and he's like, good thing that bag was there to save you.
Oh, jeez. Nice. 7-10 Split. Jeez.
My knee's in a lot of pain. It's actually gotten to the point where I have to wear a knee brace. So.
That's no bueno. Oh, guess what I did on Friday at like 10:30 in the morning? I put a nail I'd say about 1/3 of an inch into my right foot, in the pad of my right foot.
Okay, so how the hell did you manage that?
So I lose my temper sometimes. Weird, right?
That's not a surprise.
And I was
you're
trying.
A dick, radio.
Some genius that I may or may not work for put the plate for the dock a little short and did back up the truck so much. So when he tried to pull a pallet off, the pad slipped and the whole pallet went over. And he comes to me and goes, hey, can you clean this up? And I'm like, well, yeah, I can get it all going again, but what the fuck? over. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I'm just so pissed. So I start moving shit and get shit out of the way. I get in there with a pallet jack. I pull one thing out of the way, and then I go in there and I get a pallet. I didn't know it was quite broken. I put this big Gaylord on top of it, and then I kick it to get it on there. And as I did, apparently this pallet popped off one of its anchor points. And as I try to push it on the forward thing, I put my right foot on it. Ooh. And I went hard because I knew I had to plant to push. So it went all the whole way before I even knew. Like, all of a sudden it went in, and I'm like, what the fuck? And my body's like, ouch. I pull it off, and it's pulling my shoe as it comes off. And I'm like, I look at it, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Sit down on a pallet and pull my shoe off, and it's just pouring blood. And I'm like, oh, shit, this is not good. Not good at all. I hobble to the bathroom. I clean it out. I first aid kitted the shit up, and I go back to finish the job.
I hope you're up to date on your tetanus shot, then.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close.
I
hope
so,
I think I'm right on the edge, actually, because the last time I got checked was 3 years ago, and the VA said I was good to go. And I think it was a year and a half or 2 years before that. And I had to get checked because a relative had a baby that I was going to go see. So, I don't know, whatever. But, yeah.
When I got bit by a cat at my old job, they had to do the whole old...
You got bit at Subaru? Oh, your old job.
No, at my old job at the vet's office.
What's got gas at Subaru? That's weird.
You'd be amazed. They had to do the whole rabies shot series, and they're like, hey, since you're here, why don't we just update you on your tetanus too? Because it looks like you're overdue. I'm like, oh, how bad? They're like, oh, about 5 years. I'm like, oh, yeah, hop on that shit.
I couldn't imagine what I'm so far behind.
Yeah, when I go for my smoke break, it's gonna take me a little longer than usual because I have to hobble. It's fucked up. It sucks. Let's catch up with the comments. Hey, Chris, it's been a while, been a whole minute. Yeah, it has, man. And if I didn't have a full house, I'd bring you on for sure. Me and Trags used to do a lot of radio and live streaming back in the day. We're gangsters. I don't know what it is about when we get together, but we got something that brings crazy shit out of each other. Julie says, Echo John. What is that? Your spelling does really suck tonight, dude.
Who's eating
Tagalog? It's my wife's language.
Oh,
Tagalog.
That's right. She's from the Philippines. Now
Tagalogs, give me some. What the hell?
Nice Pinay. Yeah, there you go. Airborne Shuffle.
That's
Delaney
right,
Moore. Hurrah from Mississippi. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, there you go.
What's going on? Love it. Thanks for tuning in to the show. Please share it wherever we can. Michelle says, I'm the clumsiest person. I eat it at least a couple times a week. Yep. Pretty much. It's amazing. I think my son's got it from her. Hopefully he gets some of my athletic talent, or we're paying for
his
college.
athletic talent to eat it.
Oh well, she's got that locked down. Speaking of being 20 years old, my body is fucked. Yeah. No 5 point.
His body hurts because he's still playing.
No, there's 5 points of contacting.
Does that mean Greeks invented fuck ups too? Yes, it does. Yes, yes, it absolutely does. What the fuck are you talking
about? George to answer that. George will agree.
Don't say his name. Don't.
Oh, what? George?
Well, you can say
the
George.
Bear.
Pardos?
The Bear. The
Radio.
Bear.
One of my best friends was married to a daughter of. Never mind. Just don't go there. I'd have some very nasty Mexicans visit you. Would it be so bad if Minnie got lockjaw? Oh, well, that's my wife. Nice. Thanks.
What the hell just happened?
Thanks. I don't know. I think T just put some shit up on there and it clicked on every
oh
single
my
thing.
God.
It's all right. That's how it rolls.
You know what they're trying to post the they're trying to post the link to Apple Music, and it keeps doing that.
Yeah, that's the link that Benny sent me, but yeah, that's just a lot of nothing.
Mine did the same thing. I tried to.
Well, so I got an interesting video because this Seth person here keeps talking about a lot of airborne stuff. Want to see a video where I almost die?
Sure.
As long as it's not copyrighted by anybody, I don't give a shit.
Like, it's pretty... I like how Brittany is like, yes, I'm
motivated
to see this.
Nearly die.
Okay, so let's see if I can pull...
Okay, why does it keep... I
don't know.
I did I did like the highlight and paste instead of the copy link thing, and that's a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, I see it now. That's definitely better.
All right. I want to see Radio Almost Die, and then I'm gonna go limp up the stairs and smoke.
Okay, what do you guys see right now? Do you see a video up here on?
Yeah, we see the back of.
All right, so you see the back of a helo. Watch the sixth guy go out.
What helo is that? Is it 53?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what my son put guns on.
Yeah, watch the sixth guy that goes and tell me if you see something.
All right, 1, 2, pretty good. 3, 4, 5. Nope.
Yeah, you didn't notice that my parachute doesn't open?
Oh!
Whoops.
He just walks away like, oh well.
Radio, you were a Marine. I mean, what can we
Lawn dart. There you go, lawn dart.
The funny thing about it is that, like, I remember I felt the opening shock because when you jump out of the back of a ramp, it's a 6-second fall. It's a little different because your static line's in a different location. But yeah, I remember feeling the opening shock, and then I heard everyone pull your reserve, and I'm like, I'm going really fast. Like what? And I'm flying by everybody. I look up and my parachute hasn't opened.
I'm just laughing more at the way the dude looks and then just walks away like, oh well.
Man, you guys are real slow at this.
So yeah, that was pretty fun. I've never had like a good landing ever. Lawn dart. I am the definition of lawn dart.
Who is that? Like every time I did a civilian jump, I got something. Something happened.
Oh my god! I could like feet and knees together. I was just, oh god, it's horrible.
You know what? I prefer staying amphibious. I'll go in the freaking water, stay on the fucking land.
No, I'd rather jump. If they're like, hey, you want to assault this by the sea or by air? I'm like, I'll jump. I'll jump.
I'd rather not at all. Let me just.
Twisted ankles.
Brittany's just like, oh my god,
it's
like, just
drowning is bullshit. And any Marine who's been on an AAV or done an assault knows
it's
the thing
a trip. It's scary as fuck.
When that thing dips in there, like, yeah, make sure.
Oh my god, when it comes off the edge of the ramp and you get filled with water, you're like, I'm gonna die.
Follow your bubbles.
That sounds so much better than a helicopter propeller over my head with a parachute on my back.
Why? You're gonna sink like a rock.
Do you see how you just go? You literally just like
fucking boom,
one after the other, just walk off the edge right there. It's a lot easier than going out the door. Going out a door hurts.
Oh shit! Oh, that was the highlight of my week. Thank you.
When you go out a door, like when I was at airborne school, they tell you like, all right, hey, look, if you like get scared when you turn into the door and stop, we are going to kick your ass out the airplane. And
you don't have to kick me out of a Marine Corps aircraft. Ever.
No, like when you're at jump school with the Army, like Sergeant Airborne over there is not wearing a reserve. He's wearing a freaking just a free fall parachute, and he's not tied in, or she's not tied in. Third jump, I swear to God, I'll never forget this. Dude in front of me stops, puts both hands on the door, and I immediately get pushed all the way back, like knife-handed, like it's a combat jump, so I got my rucksack on the front of me, so I can't even walk anyway. I remember seeing a Sergeant Airborne grab the anchor line cable and swing backwards and kick with both feet this dude right the hell out of the C-130. And then they grabbed me and just threw me out the door. So I had no chance to actually like do anything proper. I remember seeing the ground. I saw the tail of the C-130, and then I saw the ground, and everyone heard me scream at like 1,200 feet. And when I hit the ground, everyone was like, "What happened?" And they like come running up to me, and they're like, "Oh, that's." I'm like, "What's wrong,
I heard
guys?"
a woman. Where's the female?
They're like, "Don't touch your neck." So instinctively, I'm like, "What's wrong with my neck?" And I touch my. Because my head was up, when your parachute opens, it swings right by your head. And if your head is up, you have this thick, like super thick strap that just took all of this skin clear off my neck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good times, man.
This is why I just stay on the boat and just mind my own.
That stings.
Yeah. It's fun, man.
I'll just stick to the boat and mind my own fucking business.
It's so much fun. It's the only terrifying part is getting up there.
No, thank you. None of it sounds appealing at all.
No, getting up there is terrifying.
Like my ex-husband, he tried to convince me. He's like, so if a plane was going down, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna be asleep anyways because I take sleeping pills. So you don't want to wake up? Don't fucking wake me up when we're about to die. Jesus.
Static line burn is correct.
Well, you want to just rub one out real quick? Like have one go for
just like, rub one out as you're going down.
Don't wake me up. Just let me go.
That's definitely our generation of vets right there. Like, we're going to die. I'm just going to go in the Porta-John right now.
I'm just going to rub it out. Oh, it's all good. I don't give a shit.
I'm going to drop
We'd be in the field. We'd be in the field and someone would have a potato gun. Boom, right at it.
You look like you might have a big dick. Come with me.
The last time I jumped on the regular was in Chicago. I got to find the place. I wonder if they still own it. It was owned very strangely by a bunch of South Africans who are, by the way, say what they want. You can say what you want about them, but they're great partiers. And actually, an invitation to go there to do a jumping season there and work at their place in South Africa. Turned it down because I'm a fucking retard. But I'm sitting in the first seat behind the pilot, and he turns around and goes, "You gonna throw up on me, bro?" And I'm like, "No, I'm all right." Is he sure? Because you're wiring Casper, bro. And I'm like, I got it. All right, bro, get out the door. And I'm like, when he tells me to, yeah. And that was fine. And then I think what was it called? CS something Chicago. But they jumped from 15,000 feet.
Yeah, free fall.
And you can do it.
It's easy.
You can do it. You can do hop and pops. They don't do static because it's not. That's nobody civilian does that. But you can do hop and pops from like I don't know, like 3,500 feet, maybe 2,500 feet. You just hop up and boom, you pull your main. But they go all the way up to 15,000, which is the limit for civilian. It sucks getting up there because what they do is they go, they take off and they go like this. Until they get altitude. They just keep going in a real tight circle without stalling, and then they level out, and then it's time to go, and then it's like, oh shit moment, and then you're like,
Yeah,
all right, let's just go.
There are a couple places that do static line stuff though.
Do they in California?
Yeah, there's
why would you want to do that? Why would you
I know in I think it's in Florida. There's a place where like Airborne or Angry Cops went with Don O'Malley and all them from Vet TV.
Yeah.
They went and they did a whole like 3-day like actual static line thing that's run by like former Airborne guys. Pretty interesting.
I'm good, thanks.
Ooh, Chinooks. The actual CH-47? Yeah, that's right. The Army has those. I forgot about that.
No, I just remember my ex-husband being fucking 82nd Airborne. He was telling me, it's not that bad. It's great. That's fine. And then you come home and I have to watch you for a concussion because that's what you were advised to do, and that's on a daily. So, thanks.
Yeah, and the 82nd jumps like it's cool.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to play a video Dean sent me. It's from the Fat Electrician.
Yeah. Oh, this dude's hilarious.
He messes up a little bit in this video,
but he's still funny.
The Marines.
Yeah, this guy's funny. I've seen him.
But it's pretty fucking hilarious. The whole thing is like dead on balls correct. Here we go. See if we can get it right here. No. There we go. All right, here we go. All right. So for reviewing pleasure, the Fat Electrician talking about the E4 Mafia allegedly.
But if it did, the video for it would be as follows. Today we're talking about the E4 Mafia.
Damn it,
Hypothetically speaking, all branches of the military have this organization. They go by a
I fucked that up. Give me uno momento, por favor.
I mean, we are all part of the E4
Mafia.
Well,
StreamYard keeps changing shit on me for some reason. Like, hey, we're gonna make you you're gonna share the audio no matter what. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, cool.
Is that a fucking pet gator?
What? Do you have an alligator in your home? What's going on here?
Is that
no? We're watching Far Cry.
Okay, here we go.
This does not exist, but if it did, the video for it would be as follows. Today we're talking about the E4 Mafia. Hypothetically speaking, all branches of the military have this organization. They go by a different name, but the concept is the same. For example, the Marine Corps calls theirs the Lance Corporal Underground. Easiest way I can explain this to you is it is always the highest rank that you can achieve without having to become an NCO. In the United States Army, that rank is the E4 Specialist, aka the Full Bird Private. Rank insignia that has become so notorious it is known as the Sham Shield. If you don't know, NCO stands for Non-Commissioned Officer. It is a leadership type role. You are responsible for both yourself and those below you. The point I'm trying to get across is that in theory, the E4 Specialist is the highest skilled, most experienced soldier you can be in the United States Army while also not having any responsibility at all. It is because of that E4s partake in what is known as shamming. You're a lower enlisted person in the military, your only responsibility is to do what you're told. Shamming is the sweet, sweet, beautiful art of avoiding being told to do anything so that you may do nothing instead. I once knew an E4 that was so good at this, everybody called him the Shamurai. Another guy that was so good at going unnoticed, his code name was Waldo. At the beginning of every day, that guy would grab a random sheet of paper and walk with a purpose, as if he had to get that sheet of paper to someone very important. At the time, that fucking sheet of paper was blank, and he was just trying to make it to a secret hiding spot before anybody could tell him what to do. I once saw that same E4 walk boldly and assertively up to a door, open it, walk inside, and shut the door behind him. If you didn't know any better, you would assume it was a classroom or a hallway or something. It was a fucking mop closet, and he took a 45-minute nap in there. Now, here's the thing in the military. You have to go up the ranks. Everybody above the E4 Specialist knows exactly what they're doing because they've been an E4 Specialist themselves. Why would they let them get away with it? That's simple. It's because the NCOs want favors. See, the NCO Corps uses the E4 Mafia to do all the sketchy shit they know they can't get away with. I'm trying to tell you that the E4 Mafia provides the NCO Corps with plausible deniability. Need somebody to steal some shit? Tactically acquire some shit? Call the E4 Mafia. Need somebody to commandeer a Humvee, drive it into town because you're out of cigarettes and energy drinks? Tell the E4s and then cover for them. Simply put, the E4 Mafia is who you call when you need results and you're willing to not ask how they got them. It is because of that this rank is extremely dangerous. Bill Gates once said, I always give lazy people the hardest jobs because they find the easiest, most efficient way to do them. Uncle Sam does the same thing with E4s. For example, 99% of all machine gunners ever are E4. As I'm sure you can imagine, if you were the bad guy, the last guy you want to have the machine gun is the guy that has a vested interest in hurrying this shit up so he can take a nap. You can lay out a day and a half of work and tell the E4 Mafia they can go home when it's done. That shit will be done by lunch. I'm trying to tell you that if you're a bad guy and you're surrounded by a bunch of E4s, the last thing you want to be is considered the work. You're gonna get fucking done up quick. I'm trying to tell you there's absolutely no faster way to find out that it's not a war crime the first time than to get between an E4 and nap time. Rumor has it the E4 Mafia is just a think tank for the Geneva Convention, because there's absolutely no one in the world better at exploiting loopholes than the American E4. In conclusion, the E4 Mafia is a dangerous sham syndicate that is committed to either doing absolutely nothing or absolutely anything as quickly as possible in order to get back to doing nothing. That's if it were real, which it isn't. You didn't hear any of this shit from me. Merch store and other links available at thefatelectrician.com. Quack bang out. Sweetheart, pack your shit. We're going into witness protection.
He nailed it.
Oh, that is pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
the first time I ever saw that guy, he did a video about like when he was in boot camp or whatever, and his drill sergeant said, "Look, there's really only like 3 branches of service or something like that, and like the Air Force is really just like a hotel.
The Air Force is a corporation.
Yeah, a corporation, and then there's like the Army and the Navy. Right? Then there's the Marine Corps, which is really a cult.
Yeah, which it is.
Like they're the only ones that have ever been told by PETA to please stop drinking Cobra blood,
and kept doing it.
Fuck you, PETA.
Yeah,
I'll drink as many fucking Cobras as I want,
dude. When I did my live tissue training.
It's Cobra because the operation is
Cobra Gold.
The name of it,
yeah, Operation Cobra Gold. No, when I did my live tissue training, actually, screw you, PETA. We because we do it on pigs. A buddy of mine actually wore a PETA shirt to it.
Well, in some phases, I don't know if everybody did it, but when you go to Bridgeport, you go with a Mountain Warfare and survival train, you get a bunny.
Same you gotta do with the money.
That's your dinner.
No, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch what happens at SEER school.
Yeah,
I swear to God, you see a bunny, you've never seen so many rocks flying at the same bunny.
So you can eat it when you're about to starve to death. Because if you put it deep in the snow, it freezes it like a freezer, and then you can carve them up later and eat them when you need to.
And this is why you joined the Navy and we joined the Marine Corps.
You know what? I'd rather just set the snare and be like, all right, Pee-Pee, we're actually going to eat today. We got somebody else to die. Jesus, no, come on.
Ooh, fucking rotten.
I'll just throw random ass rabbit that's wild and just eat it.
All right. I am going to take a smoke break. If you guys can hold on the fort for a few minutes, I'm going to hobble up the stairs. Then we're going to do We're gonna do. What do you want to do first? Do we want to do memes and then contact Bobby and see if Bobby the Boot, see if he's available?
You know what? We can do that. Let's do some memes and then we'll see.
And then
what's
we'll
up.
do Bob. Let's see if we can get Bobby the Boot. I mean, you know,
we never know what that guy's up to. He might be drinking
he's
Coca
gunning
Blood.
to go to Ukraine, but it's not gonna happen. But
he's trying.
Maybe he can volunteer. You know, like
he can hop his ass there. He's got a chance.
Yeah,
all right.
He can hop along.
All right. T. Sorry, I'll put you in charge.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Boy. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Isn't that Wisconsin right there? Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there, guy. That sounds like a terrible idea, there, guy.
Yeah. Terrible idea. No.
Oh, we don't even have cheese curds. How are we going to get this done?
I had some thick-ass cheese curds yesterday, actually.
What?
Man, it just never caught on here in Ohio. People are like, what the f*** is that?
No, they're great.
I bring them back all the time. Hell.
Yeah, they sell the deep fried ones at the gas stations out here, man. That's what I had yesterday.
Fried cheese curds?
It's like getting boiled peanuts down south and you get fried cheese curds up north. It's great.
Yeah, they're great.
Except for boiled peanuts are fucking gross.
I thought you said boiled penis. My bad.
Whoops. I mean, we're Marines.
You get the cheese curds and then you get some ranch sauce. And that's why we're all fat as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What do you mean up there? I mean, I'm 8 hours away. Trust me.
We're fat.
It's just as bad here.
Wait.
Except the fucking Cali boy over there in Vegan State.
Yeah, right.
What's going on with the comments? I tactfully acquired 1,500 pieces. Tap and dissect. Oh, nice. I can borrow that sometime.
I didn't see above here.
Oh, Alaska's like Arkansas. Who does cold weather in Arkansas? God, I need.
That wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I never need to buy a flashlight. Damn, he's right. I never need to buy notepads, flashlights, or batteries or anything.
Oh yeah, James was talking about how he tactically acquired MREs earlier.
Or extra boots.
She's totally
extra flight deck boots.
Yeah.
Is it just me or the ones that always have the extra shit usually are the ones that really don't need it? They just want it just to. I don't know.
You know what? I hoarded it, but I gave it to my troops when they got out, and then I ended up trying to get out, and I didn't have shit. I'm like, crap! I need like a gas mask. I'm like, okay, who's got a gas mask, guys?
Yeah. See, Chris Benoit's got it at another level there. Cheese curds go on poutine. Yeah, poutine is the shit. Like
it's
sometimes
fucking
the hell is
gravy
poutine?
on French fries. It's gravy and cheese on French fries.
Yeah, what they do?
It's awkward, but
they sell it at A&W every once in a while. They'll have it as a side.
Yeah,
you guys have an A&W up there?
Yes,
we have quite a few of them.
Holy
we got one in
shit.
Columbus. Yeah. I thought they only existed in Japan.
California?
I forgot about it.
Can we bring that back to California? That'd be kind of cool.
Who all was Inoki? Radio, were you?
Hi, wife.
Were you or Terrell?
We're trying to say hi to T's wife. She's yelling at T, I think.
Yeah, she says I'm being too loud that the people in the room next to us are knocking on the wall.
What?
So,
what?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm too loud in the hotel room here.
It's a fucking hotel room.
You're getting excited about cheese curds.
I think that knocking might be a different kind of knock.
Maybe I don't know.
Like headboard is on the same wall as your. You never know.
Could be.
They're trying to match your energy.
I'm
figure it out.
That's
right, John.
I got headphones on, so I can't hear it.
Tell them you're Ukrainian. Good call, Dean. Good call.
But anyway, with the poutine, it's like the cheese curds on top of the French fries with the gravy. That's awesome, man.
Stealing the Humvee antenna from that would never happen. I'm a comms guy. You ain't stealing my shit. Trust me.
Poor shit.
Nope, never. Never once
Poutines
lost. In fact, the day I got injured, when I finally was like actually conscious and like awake, the first thing I was worried about was my cryptographic stuff. I'm like, oh my god, where is it? Like, they're like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, no, where the hell is the SIC key?
Yeah, you get that stuff drilled into your head so much.
I was not about to be responsible for an entire country's crypto change.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Did you know the F-117A is coming back?
I'm by Right Pat. They won't even let you near that.
We are.
So, dude.
Wait, what antenna? That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, one of the girls on my daughter's team is pretty good.
They were probably eating lunch when you took them.
She's got like a killer slap shot, and she nailed a kid on the other team right in the nuts.
Oh,
going for just laid the kid out with it today.
I'd quit playing hockey for life.
I mean, we lost.
I wouldn't even look at ice.
We lost the game, but then.
Hey, at least you have that. You have the shot to the nuts to freaking go for it.
Yeah.
What a kick on the
You know what's funny is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, and like you would know this, T. Like I played hockey for like 10 years and whatnot, and you wear all this padding, and that 100-mile-an-hour puck always manages to hit you, like in the spot right between your knee and your thigh pad, like. Right where the shin guard no longer covers, and then you have this tiny little gap that's just wide enough for that hockey puck to just smack you.
No,
every time.
It's weird. Like everything happens like at the most opportune times too, because like the girl that earlier in the day hit this kid, and she forgot to put her cut resistant socks on today for the last game, and somehow her and a kid on the other team fell into the boards at the same time, and his skate got under her pad and cut her leg open, and she had missed the third period because she had to get stitches in her leg.
Yeah. How bad was it? Is she okay now? I was going to ask you.
Yeah, she's fine, but yeah, this is like the best player on our team. We were winning 5-2 at the time, or 5-3 at the time. She couldn't stand. So she was laid out, and they just kept playing, and they scored on that because we were basically down a player because she was out, and then losing her, we ended up not scoring a goal the rest of the game, and we ended up losing by 1. It was like
because you were up by 1 at the one point. I think you shot us a message.
It was because she got cut. They scored. Then it was 5-4. And then, then the third period, we gave up 2 goals in the third period and ended up losing 6-5.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is all those years of playing, I could never get a good slap shot. My wrist shot was accurate as hell. I could put it anywhere needed. Like slap shot, good luck. Couldn't do it for the life of me. It's horrible.
Hence why now we got to play at 8 a.m. tomorrow, which sucks.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear about that.
That'll teach you to lose again. You know what? That's not bad, though, because usually, like, how many times have you done this? All right, the only ice time we got is at, like, 2:30 in the morning, so parents will see you tomorrow at 2:30 for practice.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing third shift tomorrow night, so I got to stay up late tonight, so I'm going to keep you guys up all night again.
Yeah, my problem usually is
just cut me off tonight. Just be like, nope, we ended.
Nice.
All right. Here we go with the memes.
I'll tell you what. That. Oh yeah, that's classic. Those guys just made every history book. They're bringing back encyclopedias.
Snake Island.
For sure.
That is just. Oh my god.
So great.
I love this meme, by the way. It's actually a really good
Okinawa Marines, California Marines, Hawaii Marines, hating Camp Lejeune. True story.
Wow. Yeah.
Wait, why? What? Why?
I'll go with the water to start. But other than that, Jacksonville.
Motherfuckers have a nice beach. Jacksonville have the best hookers.
This is Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine. He's Jewish. His grandfather fought Nazis in World War II. Many of his relatives were killed in the Holocaust. He stands to a dictator because he's brave, because he knows what happens if you don't. Hello.
That's true.
Now anybody know the story behind this?
Yeah, we did talk about that.
I love that.
I couldn't believe she actually said that.
What are you gonna do? Smoke grandma in front of a bunch of people with cell phones? No.
Yeah, she literally said, "Hey, take these sunflower seeds and put them in your pocket so that they grow
when you die."
Yeah.
So
Psyops
great.
from grandma.
That's some shit my mom would do. My mom would do that.
That's gangster. I love it. All right. Being so drunk you have to close one eye to text. Who's been there?
Oh yeah, I've definitely been there.
Oh fuck yeah.
Have you guys seen my late night?
I don't know.
My late night
I don't know why
Facebook
you think
posts?
the
Come
one
on.
eye is gonna do anything.
It helps stop.
You go
the
from
spinning
seeing
in the centers.
3 to just seeing 2.
Yeah.
One of these carbon.
All right. So this is apparently, but I've seen it translated 2 different ways. One is, go fuck yourself back to Russia. The only one I've heard is on a dick, hop on a dick, and hop on a dick
Russia's
back to
that
Russia. Yeah. So I love it. So the whole thing by the meme is that Ukrainian, the military they tore down their street signs and replaced them with bullshit, which is fucking a really cheap way to fucking.
The country told the civilians to actually take down the signs.
Because I'm pretty sure the Russian
their
military
country.
doesn't have Blue Force, Red Force trackers, or GPS. I'm guessing. You consider the fact that their lack of night operations, with the exception of their Caliber cruise missiles and their jets, is pretty piss poor. So I'm guessing they're not that.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking there's going to be some kind of like crazy ass real life Red Dawn.
Yeah.
And these guys look like knuckleheads. Ukraine is punking them so bad it's great. I love it.
Yeah, that's why I think the Ukraine is going to survive.
Yeah, that's feel. Shit. Who hasn't been there? Like, go on. Like,
I feel like Forrest Gump.
I'm a Gen Xer. My parents went through shit. They're boomers. They went through some crazy shit.
I feel like Forrest Gump when he's at the end of his runs, like, I'm kind of tired. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
just
think I just want to go home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home right now.
I love
I would tell
What
you
about us?
Here we go.
This is about, yeah, fuck those
The only way
guys.
to stop Russia now is if enough celebrities record themselves from their matches singing Imagine. The only person in this video I'm not mad at is Will Ferrell, because I think
Will
he was
Ferrell,
doing
yeah.
it just to troll. He's like, yeah, I'll do this. Just for fucking fun.
Of course.
Fucking idiots. All right.
Mark
That's gonna
Ruffalo, he's
save
such
the
a
world.
jackass.
This didn't age well, did it?
This fucking guy.
Wait, Vladimir Putin doesn't want me to be president. He doesn't want me to be our nominee. If you're wondering why, it's because I'm the only person in this field who's ever gone toe-to-toe with him.
Whatever.
Yeah. When the fuck do you ever go toe-to? And by the way, can you structure a paragraph or a thought correctly? It should. He doesn't want me to be our nominee. Vladimir Putin doesn't want me to be president. If you're wondering why, that's how it's supposed to go. But apparently,
Joe
his
Biden ain't
Ivy
even
League
typing that
educated
shit.
press secretary couldn't even figure that out. Jesus.
No. Yeah, his press secretary is too busy over there with the Russian
Amen to
hats
that.
on.
Yeah.
I like this comment, John. I suspect the
Yeah.
Ukrainians were the backbone of the Soviet Army. That's
Oh
highly likely.
yeah. Especially with fucking Chernobyl.
We knew what you
now.
meant.
Yeah, we got you.
I don't know who the Sovert army is, but I know the
He's
Soviets.
having trouble spelling tonight.
Don't sound good either way. They
He's
gotta
got
be
to
bad.
close one eye.
He had a bunch of rough games of World of Tanks. All right, man. That's all there is.
He's got to close. Just
War,
close one
World
eye,
of Tanks
John,
is
you'll figure it
hell.
out.
What the hell is
Just
this?
saying.
No one can read that, John.
War is in hell. War is hell and hell. War. Okay, so it starts out. This is for people who weren't born before 1980.
I'm a Gen Xer, so screw off.
War is in hell. War is war and hell is hell. And of the two, war is a lot worse. How do you figure that, Hawkeye? Easy, Father. Tell me who goes to hell. Sinners, I believe. Exactly. There are no innocent bystanders in hell, but war is chock full of them. Little kids, cripples, old ladies. In fact, except for a few of the brass, almost everybody involved is an innocent bystander. So there you go.
That was
All right. Russia be
my
like,
head hurts.
hold, hold, hold. No! Yeah, weird, huh? And I swear to God, I want to punch everybody in that administration who said the fact that this is Trump's fault. Go! Stop! Stop. I don't care left or right. That is complete bullshit. Want to blame it on the last guy? That's complete bullshit. But come on, man. That's just the weak. That's all you got. Oh, Trump.
Our buddy killer.
Really? Because they were threatening to invade in 2014 before he was elected, and then they didn't after he was elected. They didn't even move troops. They didn't even fucking think about it.
Yeah, all the movement
because
there
crazy is crazy. There is something to behold for a guy who says mean tweets.
That damn kid is up there.
Yeah, he backs up his chin.
Putin didn't know what the fuck he'd do. It is like he.
Well, it only takes one to fucking destroy a
Yeah,
house.
you know, he goes.
Yeah.
He came out when Putin came
It
out
only takes
tomorrow.
one to destroy a fucking house at 11 o'clock at night.
Yep.
When Putin came out to Mar-a-Lago, he said, "Hey, if you could move on Ukraine, I'll fucking level Moscow. See all those golden turrets out there? They'll be gone." and it's like, seriously. And then later he proved it by when they had those mercenaries. They had those mercenaries out in the desert in Syria, and it's like, you better get your guys out of there because I'm gonna fucking run through here and kill all your mercenaries. And Putin's like, "No, you're not." And it's like, well, 90 dead Russians and no dead Americans. So
John
so it's
bringing
like,
up a good point
maybe
too.
I'm not gonna test Trump, huh?
John bringing up a good point. We're forgetting about that Crimea was invaded during Obama when Obama administration.
Well, I didn't forget about it. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot to that. Look, you can say all you want about Trump being the president, all his policies. You're left or right, you're left, you hate him. But look, you gotta stand and separate yourself and be objective. Like, was the country safer? Yes. There's a running theme that's been going for a while with this country, ever since pretty much after Kennedy, is that Republicans own foreign policy-ish, and Democrats just concentrate on domestic policy and fucked it up too. Basically, they both fuck it up, but you feel safer amongst Republicans. But, you know, there's an argument to say, well, Bush got us involved in 2 wars. Well, no, he got us involved in 1 war. He had to invade Afghanistan. That was done. I've seen the memes. I've seen the sanctimonious libertarian bullshit of, well, you know, only America can invade countries. Yeah, but did we occupy them? Did we take their territory? No. Well, it's about oil. Fuck your oil. Oil's important.
We didn't set up cities or governments or anything else like that. I mean, we assisted with the governments, but...
And at the end of the day, I saw someone once say something about, we're in Afghanistan for oil. You're a moron.
Yeah. Brittany, get used to this one?
Yeah, are we getting that oil?
Yeah.
Because we just gave it all up.
Yo, really?
Baby sure do stare at someone who doesn't know how to fight. They do. Like gangsters. My son was trying to stare me down. It's so funny. And I'll get up and he completely crumbles. It's so fucking funny.
My nephew cracks me up. He'll sit there and stare at you.
Yeah.
And then he'll look away.
Yeah.
Like kind of side eye stare and then look away.
when they look away, you got to get right up in their faces. Then they.
Oh, I do.
They're like, whoa.
There, I'm like,
yeah, it's great. All right, next one. So I don't know. Probably can't see this real well. Maybe you can see it okay. But this is my big problem. This is my huge problem. Yes, we're one of the richest countries in the world. Yes, we're very profitable. We're very prosperous. It's all on credit too, by the way, so that's going to end eventually. But the amount of money we put in, it's pretty fucking embarrassing compared to everybody else. And there's a part of me that, and you guys and watching, am I wrong? Like, if we just pulled a, Ivan the Terrible. If you don't know Ivan the Terrible, he was a famous czar of Russia. And the boyars and his nobles weren't happy with him. And he's like, all right, I'm out. Fuck you. Peace. And he left, packed up his money, and took off. All of a sudden, Russia gets invaded from all points. And like, please come help us. Please come help us. And he's like, all right, on these conditions. And they're like, okay. And he became one of the most effective, advancing, and brutal rulers of Russia because of that. Because he said, all right, look, you guys depend on me, and you don't like me? Fuck you, I'm out. And then when he was out, they're like, uh-oh.
Good night, Seth.
See you, Seth. Love you, man.
Good airborne chat. We'll have it next week.
Awesome. Next, Pornhub blocks Russian users. Russia usually try to go on porn presented with a message saying the content is blocked along with the Ukraine flag and the message is support to Ukraine. I love it!
They're all going nuts over there. They
Fuck
can't.
yes.
There's a lot of pissed off Russian soldiers right now. I'm telling you, boys.
There's a lot of pissed off Russians because from what it kind of seems like
the country's kind of 50-50 on if they
Yeah.
support it or not.
And I don't know, kind of correct me if I'm wrong here too, because it seems like the ones that support it are going to be those of the older generation that remember the old Soviet Union.
Well, that's
and it's the younger generation that's like, fuck this, just leave them alone.
Yeah, like, we have no interest in this. We have no fight in this. This doesn't give us anything, gain us anything. This is the only scary part about this, guys, is that if this, and I'm not rooting for Russia to win whatsoever. The scary part of me at this point is that this offensive, this war stalls, and he's forced to retreat, and Russia goes into chaos. And I know everybody's thinking about China and Taiwan, but if anybody really knows the region, is if you think the dragon isn't looking at Siberia, you're a retard. Because that is the biggest stock of gold, precious metals, oil, natural gas in the world, and it sits on China's border.
Yep.
So what if China was playing the long game and goading Putin and saying, hey, we're going to take Taiwan if you take Ukraine? And China's like, bitch, we're coming hard in the east. Boom, right up your ass, son. With a fist, and we're taking Siberia. We're going to carve you by a third. Well, I mean, it's not beyond the realm of possibility, right? It's not. Is it?
No, you're right.
All right, next meeting.
Very possible.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I think, honestly, like what China has a bigger advantage just by being aligned with Russia. I think they're going to be
sure, but
they'd be far more effective that way.
Radio, think about this. They create a weakened Russia, a fractured and weakened Russia, and they can just march the fuck into Siberia. Look, they go to Taiwan. They're not stupid. They war game this shit out for 30 years. They really have.
Yeah, no,
they know it's going to cost an awful lot. And if they don't take it, they don't take Taiwan, they're fucked. If they lose that fight, they're screwed. But, however, there is a weak underbelly to the Russian Federation in the East. So if Russia is in chaos, Putin gets overthrown and killed or whatever.
Pterodactyl. Is that your background?
They can drive right through the south.
Oh, is that my wife again?
Yeah, and take that shit over. For sure. They can take it over with no problem. All right, reportedly audio from Snake Island in the Black Sea. This is Russian military ship. I suggest Tavarish. I am Tavares. This is Russian military ship. I suggest you lay down your weapons and surrender to avoid bloodshed and unnecessary victims while we drink vodka. Otherwise, we will open fire on you. To Russian military ship. Go fuck yourself. Love it.
The funny part was, I like how they first say, where they're actually like,
I think that honestly requires a shot.
Brittany,
yeah,
you think it requires a shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think isn't that like one of them questioned it at first? Goes, should I tell him to go fuck himself?
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
go for it. Look, bro, we're gonna die. Like, let's just go hard in the paint. I guess.
Like, all right, what are we gonna say here? Like, what do we tell him?
I'm sure would you say that? I'm on an island facing a Russian warship with more firepower, well, probably 100 times more firepower than I have. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna go out, I guess you gotta go out hard in the paint, right? So, to the brave soldiers, allegedly of Snake Island in the Ukraine,
you're fucking
the bar
legends.
Raises the glasses. You're legends, you fucks. Till Valhalla.
Let's go.
Fucking legendary.
Legendary.
And is it true? I've seen that looks like some Russian units like kind of were told, oh, it's training exercise, right? And then they're like, wait, what? No, and they just like walked off.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of this thing that I don't get. I guess those Ukraine checks are stop though. Oops. Oh my god. I like this one. Russia. No, also not Russia.
Black Sea,
also not Russia. Black Sea, not Russia. Still not Russia. No. Doesn't look like Russia. Also no. Nope. Still not. No. Also not Russia. Nope. Nah. And this is also not. Love it. Love it.
That is fucking great.
That is a great fucking meme. United Nations. Don't worry, guys. United Nations. I have a plan. United Nations has left the game. Oh, that's happened before. Yeah. Please explain to me. Hey, T, can you do something while we're going through these memes for me?
What's up?
Can you look up how much the United States sends to the UN every year?
All right.
Well,
Thank
also,
you.
It's incredible.
You've got NATO too.
I'm guessing
blatantly
300
not
million
going
above.
to go in. Like they're not helping Ukraine. Like, nope, staying out of it.
Yeah, because
you know what no one's talking about?
Because
is
why?
these...
The nation of Ukraine is not a member of NATO.
Well, no, it's not. But it's also
neither
a member of the
Sweden or
United
Norway.
Nations.
That's why Russia's threatening them right now.
Yeah, that's another funny thing. Yeah, Ukraine is not a member of NATO. But what has been one of the very interesting developments today, Tim alluded to it. Thank you, sir. Was that Russia actually put out a press release threatening Sweden and Finland with who's never really talked about joining NATO. And like, if you join NATO, we're gonna fuck you up. And they're like, fuck you. We'll stand our ground. We'll stand our ground. What the fuck's wrong with you? Which is why I think this is spinning out of control. And for some reason, Putin has become
still fighting the good fight. Like
he's become the dictator who's lost his situational awareness.
So basically, he's become another Stalin.
Yeah, he doesn't understand what's going on. He's
And not
been
only
he's
that,
been surrounded
he's gonna-
15 plus years surrounded by too many yes men, too many people just putting. Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, whatever you think, sir. The
You
same
will
thing,
respect
and,
my
it keeps getting in your head, and it changes your mind.
And on
now
top
he
of
thinks
that,
he's
you
doing
also
what's
have-
right, and he's completely gonna destroy Russia. He's not gonna destroy Russia. Russia will be fine-ish, but I think this is gonna end very, very badly for them.
Well,
and I feel
you
bad
also
for those people.
Yeah, of course, and you have to remember too. Like, look at history. If he starts let's assume his threat is real, and he goes, okay, fine, I'm going to go to invade now while we're in the Ukraine, invading them. You're going to really split off into a two-front war?
Yeah, that's not going to work out well for you.
That has
It
never
didn't
worked in
It didn't work well for
history.
the Germans, so
It didn't work well, and if you look at history, let's even look at us. We fought a two-front war in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, but
no, yeah, but
we have
just
the
on
most
the grand
massive
level.
military infrastructure and supply chain the world has ever seen.
Yes, I
the
got
Romans
you,
would be
but-
like, what?
We can be anywhere in the world in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, with boots on the ground for sure, and enough
Yep.
ammo and enough stuff to last at least 3 days before the next reinforcement comes, which is within the 3-day window for sure. Yeah, that is one of the reasons that the American military is so effective, is that our logistics are beyond a reproach for sure. All right, next slide.
All right. So the U.S. paid about $11 billion to the UN entities in 2019. I got, and the other thing was that the United States pays 22% of the entire UN budget.
What
in
the
2020.
fuck? All right. T, look up how many countries in the United Nations Charter. Google it. How many countries? In the
Here,
United
how many
Nations Charter?
countries pay?
No,
how
just
many
look how many
countries-
people in the charter. I don't even get shit.
We
who pays.
always put in the most, guys. The bottom line is we always pay the most. It's not even a question.
This is gonna piss me off.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know why I
but-
asked that.
Yeah, it's better to be pissed off than pissed
Everyone
off. I mean,
sits
in your
there
case, you
like
kind of
everyone
like that, but that's
complains.
okay.
Why is the U.S. the police of the world? Hey, guess what? This is why.
Yeah, because we fucking spawned into the Tower of Babel. I did a speech. It actually was forwarded to the UN. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. I did a speech in college, and I based it off of Winston Churchill speaking of the UN about not becoming a Tower of Babel. You know what the Tower of Babel is? I don't have time to explain it to you. Just do your
Talked a lot of shit. Just a bunch
do your
of you couldn't
history and
understand shit
do your
going
history and do your Bible history.
All right, there's 193 countries in
And we
the
paid
UN.
22%.
Yep.
on. Right.
One country pays almost a quarter.
Well, so has anyone been following?
Why the fuck are we doing that? Oh, because the UN does good things. All right, fine. Kick them out of New York. Let's save our money, and I guarantee you that if we use our money to places that need it, it'd be a lot more cost effective than sending $1 to a UN representative who's going to rip 65% of that off to send to his side gigs, and then take the other 35% and send it to the game he's got in the country you want to send it to, which 5% of that is actually going to go to the people that need it. Come on, people. Stop it. This is stupid.
You know what no one's talking about though, and this isn't.
You know $330 million. I know how many volunteers, former veteran volunteers, $330 million could pay for in Ukraine right now.
Oh yeah,
a lot.
Well, Russia's targeting all these labs. Okay, these labs were put there by us. They're biowarfare labs. Each lab is 1.5 to 5 million each. They've blown up 7 of 11 of them already.
Ooh, weird.
And they pulled all the documentation off of all the websites.
Nobody snuck shit out.
No, it's all off the websites.
On,
but here's the thing: the Ukrainians archives kept it. So, like, all the documents are still out there. I got a buddy. He argues with me about this every day. I love him. That's if we can have a common argument that makes good sense. Why in hell have friends? But
all right,
we discuss this all the time. He's like, we're gonna find shit that the Ukraine's not as good as everyone's saying. I'm not saying they're good. They're fucking dirty as shit, just like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Are they any worse than the next guy? Fuck no.
No, they're not.
They're all fucking bad. We're bad. Come on, give me a fucking break.
It's very easy to point a finger.
Yeah.
The
fact that Russia's going after these bio labs is crazy because they knew about them. They know about every single one of them.
They fucking built them.
They've already hit 7 of them.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. All right, so
curious.
next slide. Ukraine starts aiming their armament citizens against the superpower. Every anti-gun person ever. Oh, yeah. You know why you don't have bullshit? You don't have the complete bullshit here that you do in Canada? Because they know we got the guns. Look, freedom has a price, you fucks. It does. I'm sorry. It's horrible. Anybody who's ever passed away to gun violence, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But freedom isn't free. It's not.
Freedom
I know it's
is
a
the
cliche
price you
fucking
pay
statement.
to live alone.
There's a hefty fucking fee.
Yes, there's a fee. If you want to go George Orwell 1984, fine. I'm sure you'll be very happy. Nobody's ever happy under a totalitarian regime, which is funny because some of the best poetry ever has come out of Russia under the Soviet Union. But like
there's a reason they call it Orwellian fucking views.
Yeah,
because the shit's scary and serious.
Bill Burr trumped his black wife by saying, slavery is horrible, but your music would have sucked. I'm like, oh,
wow,
yeah, and she just lost her mind.
He didn't use that on Hot Ones.
She lost her mind, but she loved it. Eventually she came around. She's like, "Yeah, you were kind of right. Like the struggle creates beautiful things. It's the weird thing about the universe." All right, next one. This is my favorite.
The Ukrainians are going to have great music after this. Is what you're saying?
Possibly. They're definitely have some funny troll hype videos. The Ukrainian military will definitely have some good troll hype videos. Medium civilian guide to Russian armored vehicles. Real tankers. Tank. That's a T-72. BMP tank, LTV tank, SAU tank, PRTT tank, ZSU tank, ETT tank, MRE tank, Volvo 740 tank. Yep, that's how I roll. You know this thing here. Look at this thing though.
That's
you know what's funny about why the destruction of the Iraqi army armor was so massive? Look at that top tank. All right, I'm pretty sure that's a T-72, right?
Or T-70. No. Wait.
T-60 or 272. It's one of those two.
Looks like a 72.
It looks like a T-72.
Okay, so what's the problem with that tank? Use your minds and lower that barrel. How much depression does that tank have? 5 degrees?
Yeah, if that. Then you
Okay,
go
that's
head-to-head
a
with
problem.
the M1. Yeah, you go head-to-head with the M1A1 that's going to have, my turret locked on you no matter where I'm going.
M1A1 is, what, I don't know, 10?
Yeah. Oh,
10
by the way,
degrees of gun depression, right? And by the way, depression it doesn't equal elevation, but it's still a big deal. So you can't depress your gun very low. You can't raise it very much either. And so when we invaded Iraq the first time in Kuwait, they found out very quickly that
11
John's
degrees,
getting
John
deep
says.
in these messages, guys. He's getting deep in these messages.
John says 11 degrees, so I'll go with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means when you come over ridge, you can raise your gun 11 degrees down from center, which you can shoot down with overmatch any armor ever. And if you're a Russian tank, Russia's built their tanks for a reason. They don't need to depress a lot, they don't need to raise a lot. Why? Because they only fight on the plains. Look, Russia, you can say whatever you want about, they are super freaked out about being invaded, but they fight on a flat plain. So you don't need to raise your depress your gun very much. You don't need to raise it either. What you need is strong frontal armor and speed. And that's what Russians have always built their shit to do. They built it to withstand frontal armor, and they also built it to break down in 3 days because it's probably going to get blown up anyways. They didn't give a shit. Build it cheap and just throw it out there. They didn't give a shit.
Okay, so cool. And look what happened during Iraq. Flat playing field. And, oh, shit, they got annihilated.
Did you hear the story about that? There was a Bradley.
During the last tank battle?
It was Cav Scouts, and he's rolling up on a berm.
He rolls up in the fucking Iraqi, whole element, entrenched.
He rolls up on a berm, and his driver goes, "Sir, T-60 dead front." And he goes, "Huh?" And he gets up on his commander of it, and he goes, "I don't see anything." He goes, "Sir, T-72 dead ahead." And he goes, "I don't see anything." He goes, "Sir, right in front of us." And he goes, "All right, backing up." And he backs up, and all of a sudden on the right side, he sees this T-72. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he's fired. Tick, 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 tick. Because it's not that Bradley's not going to do anything to it, but he's just tinking the armor to let him know he's there.
Oh, yeah.
And then he backs up, and then all the tanks and the rest of Bradley's come up, and they just smoke the whole fucking Iraqi regiment.
That last tank, the last real tank battle during Desert Storm.
19
if you've
Easting.
ever seen it? Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And they were impressed by the Iraqis, how they actually were set up and fought and whatnot. And
standard Soviet style, but they're running.
If you ever want to know who is going to win the Cold War, ladies and gentlemen, Desert Storm shows you exactly what would have happened.
That's unfortunate though, because we would have stopped them in the Fulda Gap, and then they would have went tactical nuke on us, and then all this shit. But yeah, you're right.
That's why we got
look at this.
Russia.
I don't buy it.
Look at this. Woo!
Every Gen X kid watching.
Yeah, buddy.
Red Dawn, baby.
Buddy.
I watched the new one.
Original Red Dawn or new Red Dawn?
No, fuck the new
That's
one.
the original. The new one's not
bullshit.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but I mean,
it's kind of weak.
Seriously, North Korea is really going to do that. And who says Wolverines? I'm saying fucking Buckeyes. Fuck that shit.
Oh,
you would.
Why would Gen X kids be watching the new Red Dawn?
Yeah, exactly. I watched it just to see, and I was
because it was free.
It was terrible. It was terrible, man.
Are you watching it?
Rubbish.
That's just because you grew up watching Drake and Josh, and you're kind of butthurt about it now. Yeah, Josh and not Drake. You're like, what the fuck? Come on.
I don't know. That'd be
the fact that you know
for
who
me,
Drake and Josh are is kind of interesting.
That'd be like for me if they made a new Walker
I've got young
Texas
kids.
Ranger.
I mean, they're not that young. They're both in and out of the military, so.
Well, yeah, I got you.
First normal summer since 2019. Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I got that one about 1 million times. That was great.
Oh my gosh. Russia invasion of the country, America. Only we get to do that. So I want to talk about this. One. And there's somebody that I really
We're the pullout kings after fucking Afghanistan.
That it really pisses
I don't know.
me
Our
off.
pullout game is horrible from Afghanistan. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
It's a horrible pullout game.
It's just this pisses me off. This person came out and said, You know, it's really great. You're doing the pray for Ukraine, you're changing your thing and everything like that, but you're not really doing things, so you're a piece of shit. And I'm like, okay.
Crap. We're in trouble.
God damn it.
Said his name too many times.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
I did.
What?
What happened? What'd I miss?
Everybody shush. The boss has got to talk, apparently.
Look on the screen. You'll see.
George, what the fuck?
I'm
He's
bored.
pulling a radio right now. He's trying to figure out how to work the microphone.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm just bored. I'm just listening in.
Shit.
Okay. All right. So
I didn't do it. It was those
this
guys.
This is a great meme. This
is weak shit.
This comes from Mark Zuckerberg's Liberty Horde. It's a libertarian page I follow, and this is Russia invades another country, America. Only we get to do that. Well, yeah, all right, fine, but we don't take territory, and we usually leave, and we get that ourselves. I don't find that that's just a bullshit fucking weak argument. I'm sorry, I just do. Moving on. Ukraine, free AK-47 with unlimited ammo and a chance to take out commies. America, you boys like Ukraine? Why don't we have a bunch of volunteers? The Russians sent little green men in there. Why can't we have volunteers? Look, we fought a war for 20 years. You telling me there's a lot of unemployed veterans that won like a contract from the Ukrainian government? Hey, we're gonna give you $100,000. Oh, I'm killing commies. I'm killing commies.
We don't have the volunteers because the schnozberries taste like schnozberries right now.
Yeah, there are gonna be a bunch of guys.
Everyone's high as a
I
fucking
just got
kite. They
divorced.
don't care.
I don't have my kids. I'm gone. Go. They're sending volunteers. We can send volunteers as well. All right, next meme. I don't care if you're plant-based. You're creeping everyone out.
Oh, God.
It's fucking great.
Look at the stats on that. They were insane.
Yeah, they were. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, they're a lunatic.
106,000, and that was just yesterday. Great.
Yeah, so Russian started fucking Ohio. Whatever. Probably because that's the house phone. Reason's not texting you. Oh, wow. Putin withdrawals from Ukraine after celebrities threatened to sing Imagine. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Former heavyweight champion of the world, Vitaly Klitschko from Ukraine. He's worth millions with capabilities of being anywhere in the world. He's currently armed and ready to defend his country at all costs. And
in his country.
Not
Absolutely sitting on Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Every American would be on Epstein Island right now if we were being invaded.
Yep.
That guy, he's like, fuck you, I'm staying in my country.
When you leave them strawberries sitting in the back of the fridge. Oh, that's just wrong. That's just so wrong, bro.
But no, it looks just like that.
Oh my God.
It's true.
Hey, George, take off your shirt. Let's see.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, God.
All right, next one. Alexa, order me some olive dry Spanish because I ain't stepping for anything. All right, you know what? I don't know why you piss off with this shit, but I do. I'm like, look, I'm not.
You've tried to fit in yours too. That's why.
Bro,
No,
I
I
can
actually
fit my
still
dress
fit in
blues
mine.
right now.
My calf will not go into the top of my
You've
old
got
pants.
banana pepper arms. Of course you could fit in your dress blues.
I've lost enough weight to where I can
Coming
actually
from a
fit
guy
in my
who couldn't throw
uniform.
5 miles an hour overhand. Anyways, yeah.
Are you talking about me or you?
You.
Oh no, I can't. I can't throw. I can throw a whole human being farther.
Yeah,
than
I can hit you from 60 feet 6 inches in your nose.
I know. I said I could
probably
throw
80 miles an hour. Even
I can
now.
I can throw a human being more accurately than I can throw a baseball.
Well, no, that's yeah. But I don't need to throw a human being because I hit him with the baseball first. All right. France has just surrendered. All right, weird. There's Putin on the.
What do you mean weird? Zoom in on it.
I can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Ukraine's just happy the Americans saved 16 cents on our July 4th barbecues. Oh, Jesus. Russia sinks in the ocean due to the weight of the balls on anti-Putin protesters. Yeah!
Look at those people, though. God, if you watch that, they are crushing it. But God help them for having dealing with the shit they fucking are. I mean, you think we are rough on our protesters? No, we say our cops are fucking bad.
No, they're.
Is anyone talking about the Russian cops with them? Because them motherfuckers, half of them are dead right now.
Those people are
they've
just.
got.
They
I
went
gotta tell you,
to prison.
I got to tell you my Ukrainian story. So we got. I went and coached a judo team in the Ukraine, an American judo team in the Ukraine, and we were in Sevastopol. Those are some of the nicest people you'll ever care to meet. I mean, the whole country was accommodating to us. We got a chance to roll with a lot of their guys, and it was really a good. It was really a good. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, experience. One of the problems that they have over there is, we can throw blame at a lot of it, but in 2014, they overthrew their government. The Ukrainian people overthrew their government because the president was corrupt,
garbage.
And the problem is, I say this with all due respect, we haven't had a diplomat in the White House since 41. We have horrible presidents. We don't. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 veterans right here. Not one of us could articulate what our fucking foreign policy is. And I mean, it is
not even the people that wrote it right now.
I don't even. I mean, the people. Our problems in the world have escalated since we have a lack of foreign policy. Clinton didn't have a foreign policy. Bush didn't. Obama didn't. Trump didn't. I mean, Trump just basically kept us out of war. You get Biden in there, who, what just upsets me is there's no way this is the best we could do for a country of 330 million people. It just isn't. And what's even more damning, and I'm not saying this that even Obama's doctor said that Biden isn't doing well.
Right.
He just it's not. Obama's former doctor says Biden's not a healthy guy. I mean, and what scares me about this is that we're, and I don't want to get into a lot of politics here, but what people are forgetting about Putin is he doesn't want to bring back the Soviet Union. He wants to bring back the 5 patriarchs. And that's a more scarier dilemma than all of us are thinking about. Because
I actually heard something about how he wanted to bring back the Byzantine Empire because of his Russian Orthodox Christianity.
But he's Russian Orthodox. I'm going to tell you this. I'm Greek Orthodox. There are 5 prevailing Orthodox religions in the world today. There's the Coptics, which are in Egypt, the Syrian Orthodox, the Eastern Orthodox, the Ethiopian Orthodox, and the Greek Orthodox. And part of the issue that we have is that and without going into a lot of detail, Kirill is his archbishop. And God, I can't say it. It's not the archbishop, but it's one of the metropolitans. That's what they call them, metropolitan bishops. The Russian Empire right now, or whatever you want to call it, has been building 3 churches a day in what is the Soviet Union. At the end of the day, I think that people are thinking that if he reunites what is the past, the 5 patriarchs, he leaves a legacy that is going to be here for a long time. And you can look it up online and just see. I don't know, man. It just, the world has just gone crazy. I'm just tired I'm tired of fucking living through epic times. I mean,
it really is too. It's crazy.
Julie, good luck.
I think we had that conversation this morning.
Yeah.
I see a boot on the screen.
A boot.
So, someone call for a boot?
Please.
Bobby
the Boot.
But
Bobby
no,
the
I
Boot.
mean, you just have a lot of you just have a lot of craziness, and I don't know, man. It just seems that we're not. That's actually pretty funny, John. This is right there. Why we used to haze boots, right there. No, I don't know, man. It just that this world just seems to be, now the radiation is climbing at Chernobyl.
At Chernobyl, yeah.
I mean, God,
but why?
I mean,
What did they actually crack the case? I mean, they just redid it.
I think that they were saying that they have
so much the boots going over the soil, just kicking up all kinds of old radioactive waste.
Well, it's not that; it's that I think that there's the guys that run the maintenance guys.
They were taking care of it.
Yeah, and now they're
dead.
Yeah, they're dead or something like that. But I don't know. It just seems the whole world is crazy. And you know what? We've had 3 months to do something. And this guy in the White House isn't
going to do shit.
It really. And I'm gonna share a story. And I think this is kind of, for those who don't know my background. 1972, I left Greece under military junta, and we had a shitty fucking government. I mean, it was, I thought until January of 2021, I thought I had lived under the shittiest government that in my lifetime. And Biden said, nope, hold my Alzheimer's. And so we left under a military junta, and it was horrible. And I got to say something. The thing that bothers me about what's going on in the world right now, what's going on in Ukraine, what's going on there, is our politicians don't give a fuck about people anymore. And it's become blatant. It's not even, they don't even try to hide it. I mean, at least, maybe I understand that back in the 80s, at least we try to hide, our politicians try to hide it. Now they don't care. They really do not care anymore. Nancy Pelosi is her husband.
No one even pays attention.
Well, Nancy Pelosi's husband did a side deal that made like $400 million. And the people, AOC now is starting to mimic Bernie Sanders in the way that he talks. Bernie Sanders is trying to talk about instilling price controls, which is basically communism. So I mean, it's just like these people get to DC and all they care about is lining their own pockets, and it's just. And at the end of the day, you know what? You guys want to read? There's a couple of books that talk about invading forces. For every soldier that dies, that is killed, the civilian equivalent, the civilian number is usually it's 3 to 1. For every soldier that dies in combat, it's usually in invasion. In a country, and this is from the Rand Corporation. When he did the things in Vietnam, you need about a 10 to 1.
Those guys did great in Vietnam too.
Yeah,
Douglas McCarthy. Yeah, they did great. Next meme. I'm done being an expert in vaccines. I'm now an expert on the conflict. yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I saw a tweet. I kid you not, guys. That they replied to POTUS. This is where it was caught. It says, "Well, why don't you just draft and send them unvaccinated?" I'm like, oh,
yeah.
That's gangster lefty shit. Like, what's wrong with you?
They already kicked him out. How are they going to send the unvaccinated when they already got
Are you going to list them?
That was the point of the meme. Was like, you're fucking retarded.
I think I shared that one actually. That's like, you just kicked the unvaccinated.
That is more frustrating.
Yeah. Kick a bunch of professional killers who like to kill shit and blow shit and break shit up, and kick them out for taking a vaccine that doesn't stop transmission and doesn't stop infection. All right, yeah. Can we please stop calling it a vaccine at this point? I don't know. Maybe
George didn't get black syphilis and civic base, so some of them shots work. Guys.
Yeah, exactly. All right, please say I'm a dictator. It's kind of Trudeau. He doesn't look anything. He's not Castro's son. He looks nothing like Castro.
Shut the fuck up.
What's wrong with you people thinking he looks like Castro? You know, his mom was there 9 months before he was born and fucking everybody in the fucking comedy
swinging.
Anyways, moving. I guess that's we've seen that one. I believe in supporting freedom, but hey, tell me about your oral theories, your corruption theories. Send me your opposite dick pics. Tell me I'm wrong. It's all good.
Why'd you put that on there?
I don't know, because it was in there.
Doesn't mean I gotta quit posting when I'm drunk. My wife's gonna kick my ass.
It only took a year for the basement dummy to destroy our county and get us in World War III, but hey, at least you can get a free crack pipe.
That says a lot.
Hey guys, they changed that Weezer song yet?
I don't know. Who the hell's doing that? You guys.
By the way, I got everybody. Hey,
I think it's time for Bobby the Boot to come full hard in the paint. And I want to say one thing, Bobby.
I want to say
they changed that Weezer song yet?
Bobby. Go fuck yourself. Your life is so pathetic. I had to run a 5K just to run awareness for it. T.
Fuck you, Bobby. You're such a piece of shit that when you go overseas, if you had a girl, she'd tie a brown ribbon around a tree instead of a yellow one.
No.
Your fucking breath could stop a Mack truck.
Tim.
Are we
like
your
the yellow
fucking
paint
breath could
boot
stop a
camp
Mack truck.
on the
I'll tell that
footsteps?
to anyone that'll listen.
Hey, why are you insulting Bobby?
Because
give your balls a tug, you
boots to
boot.
me.
Yeah, well, get over it.
Hey, we going to war?
No.
Or are you guys just going to sit there and complain and be old? Don't worry, we'll fight it for you.
Hey, Bobby, you know what I would do?
Not get thrown by you 100 feet because you look like you do it.
No, I'd fuck your mom so she'd have a kid that she actually loved.
My mom's dead,
But,
so
you know,
good to know
honestly,
you like
Bobby.
fucking corpses.
Hey,
honestly, Bobby,
your friend
you're
you're
fucking
making fun of a
pathetic.
great guy about who he would have sex with. Are you serious?
Greeks have sex with everyone.
Listen,
We know.
we have a whole mythology of history in Greece where Zeus had sex with everything. Everything.
But that's because he's Zeus. He can. You don't look like Zeus.
Yes, I do. I do.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
By the
hey,
way,
Bobby.
so-
Hey, Bobby. What are the boot Marines feeling about the Ukraine situation, man? I mean, you guys ready to get her going?
I got one word for you.
Kill a comic for your mommy?
No. Kill.
Hey, what makes the grass grow?
Blood of our enemies.
Bobby doesn't even know it. What makes the grass grow,
Blood
Bobby?
of our enemies.
There you go. What makes the blood flow, Bobby?
Like your heart.
Make the blood flow.
Your heart, it pumps and blood goes. That's the right
George,
answer,
I
right?
see your frustration.
Brittany.
Dude, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you something.
No. Hold on. Brittany's got a question. I can see it on her face.
Hey,
Oh.
I want to first say congratulations to
He's like, what the fuck
710.
are you talking about?
Shush.
Look at him back there.
Brittany,
710.
what do you got?
I don't have a question. Why is everybody assuming I have a question?
Because you're looking at him with scorn, and I
No,
imagine
I'm
that-
just here listening to the nonsense. So
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
but-
Brittany. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Is that your,
Well,
your
my high
boyfriend in the
heels to
background?
Hold on, 710. Go ahead. Give it to him. Go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead.
I see. Wait. Hey, is that 710? Do I have
oh my god,
competition
leave him
now?
alone.
Damn it! I thought we had a thing. Guess not. It's horrible. It's horrible.
We
So
love
sad.
him. We love him.
We do.
That's NASA back there.
We do. We love him.
Wait. It looks kind of cool. All right, I can hang. At least he looks as good as me.
Bobby, what's your command telling you about Ukraine?
Kill.
Yeah, okay, that's what your command is telling you.
Yeah, we although we had a problem with the sergeant major recently, he got relieved. He apparently didn't like the word kill. It was too offensive.
Oh, that's a little Newbury Corps, I guess. Yeah, seems a little Newbury Corps.
You know what the worst post or the funniest post I've seen recently has been with the thing on the Ukraine and was that or the Clintons. One of this guys and veterans have no fucking chill, but this guy goes, I've had plenty of I can name off plenty of guys that have been part of the 22 a day, and I still don't have as many people kill themselves as Clinton's aides have. Like
Butcher Benghazi. She spoke up.
No.
Wait, are we talking about like aides or like someone's assistant?
AIDS, people they know, people that bought them ice cream cones. Who knows? I mean, it's
my bad.
Oops. Well,
next question.
I hate to be that guy, but yeah, my daughter's got to play at 8 in the morning, so I need to get.
Tell Sammy all
sleep.
The best, man.
Yeah, give her.
Thanks.
Tell her to give her
We
hell,
appreciate
man.
it.
Hey, tell her to talk some trash.
Yeah.
Give him the boot.
Get those snipes in.
Yeah, definitely.
You just gotta play her, let her Kenny, and she's got it, man. She's got it good. All right.
Hey, she's a great kid. Hey, Terrell, Pterodactyl, you did very good with her. I mean, honestly, you're
I'm trying.
Hey, you know what I feel really good about though?
Me?
And you're gonna grow old and get dementia, and she's actually gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
My you know what?
Your leg days in.
Hey,
all
my
right,
son,
T.
if I'm ever on life support, my son is going to be like, "Hey, Dad, I had to unplug your life support so I can mine some crypto."
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
all right, T.
Keeley's,
All right.
which son is that?
As always, love you, brother. Thank you for coming on. I'll see you tomorrow night, and best wishes to Sammy and her team, man.
Give him the boot.
Thanks.
Give him the boot. As Bobby the Boot says,
Waterloo's going down. All right.
Isn't that the Napoleon thing?
Yeah.
Waterloo?
Yeah, that's awkward, bud.
It's actually
it got weird.
It's actually who they're playing tomorrow is Waterloo.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's strange.
That's really fucking awkward.
Bobby. Way to make it awkward, Bobby.
Good job, Bobby.
Bud.
My bad.
I wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
Yeah, so fucking Bobby. No Bobby. All right, like stop.
Bad Bobby.
Bad Bobby.
I mean, it happens.
Spanked with some shoestrings.
Oh, jeez.
Is 710 split actually? Is he awake? Is that just a mannequin? Because he literally has not moved.
Oh no,
like he's not even blinking. He's just sitting in the background there, like.
I mean, so I got some funny news for you.
Yes, come on.
Okay,
I had a date. She's pretty hot. It's her name is Ugg.
Oh yeah.
She's a size 7.
She was actually a size 6.
Ooh.
I'm kind of short. I'm only like 9.5.
That's what she said.
There
That's
we go.
what she said.
Finally, set him up for it.
Bobby.
Took him a while. He's had too much to drink.
Bobby, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Would you rather have your parents watch your entire sex history or just watch a sex tape of your parents?
My parents just might as well find out.
Oh.
Both? Is that an answer?
No.
Oh, damn it.
One or the other, man.
I got to choose my parents then. Maybe I might learn something because these females here these days don't tell us what to do. It's kind of weird.
All right, next question.
What'd you say, Bob?
Who would you pick, Bobby? Who would you pick to be if aliens came to Earth? Who would you pick to be our ambassador?
Will Smith.
There you go.
Okay.
Because he already kicked the shit out of that one alien, and he was so badass that they wouldn't let him be in that second movie, apparently.
Speaking of sex with parents, if you're a junior, your mom has yelled out your name during sex at least once.
Probably. Think about how God feels. Nobody got that? Think about
no, I get that. That might be
feels.
a reason why I leave the junior off my name. Just saying.
Oh God. All right. Would you rather? All right, Bobby. What fictional character would you like to fight if you had an opportunity right now to fight? What fictional character?
Will Smith.
He's real.
Oh,
so that's a no.
Shit.
Boot.
Harry Potter.
Why?
Because someone's got to kick that kid's ass.
All right. I'll give you that. Let's see.
Next question.
Would you like to have more porn stars in the world or more murderers in the world?
Porn stars. At least they're honest.
All day long. They leave it all hanging out there.
Okay.
Makes it easier for us. We need more porn stars here in Oceanside.
Oh,
shit. I told you where I'm at. That's not good.
No. You broke OPSEC, bro.
You didn't say Pacific Coast Highway. It was actually Oceanside Boulevard.
Or Oceanside.
Pacific Coast.
Norfolk, Virginia.
Pacific Coast Highway.
I mean, I can't mention that I'm at Camp Pendleton, so we can't tell you that, but, you know. Crap, I did it again. Son of a bitch.
Area 22.
Area 69.
My exit is Los Flores. Shit!
Yeah. That was early.
John, is there a Los Pogus exit now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There always was one.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's like I told
from
you.
the freeway.
Shit, I said Flores.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's from I-5. There's it's right
I'm just
after
gonna say that my unit is much cooler than MARSOC. That's all.
Yeah, what's your unit now?
I can't tell you. Just know that we can put bombs on targets very accurately.
Oh yeah, like the Russians are better.
Oh, way better than the Russians.
Because they keep hitting apartment buildings.
Yeah, well, I'll shoot
I'm not saying we're that
something
great.
through a window.
We put a tomahawk through a Chinese embassy attaché office, which was kind of sketchy at best. But we're not hitting apartment buildings on a regular. The Russians seem to be doing that. So what do you think about that, Bobby? I mean, come on, like they're just hitting residential areas.
We'll take out like where they're at, like whatever window they're in. We'll just take out that window, and then they'll cease to exist.
What do you about those drones overhead, though? They're looking down at
send like a kilo variant Hellfire through that window and watch them get melted to the wall.
Nice. I like it. Oh, man. All right. So, in my opinion, the next 48 hours are very crucial. I'm not going on a limb on that for Ukraine. Russians are.
I'm sending up the drone. I'm ready to go.
They're 20 miles from the center of Kiev. However, they're having a hell of a lot of trouble there. What do you guys think, Brittany? What do you think about this? Did you think this was going to happen, Brittany, at all, aka Blue?
Yeah.
You thought it was going to happen? You thought they were going to roll in? I didn't think they were. I was like, you can't be that dumb.
No. I really, from the get-go, I really believed at some point they were going to.
Why'd you believe that?
It was no surprise.
Why'd you believe that? What are your reasons behind that? I'm curious.
I don't know. Just for months, the actions of Putin and his words,
seem shady and
very shady and very lost in translation. So, I didn't think
that's because he speaks Russian. He doesn't speak English, and they have a backwards R. Just saying.
I'm just in everything that came into hindsight, though. I didn't expect it to happen this quickly. I figured it would be like another few months or so with more. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's a great game of chess. That's for damn sure.
Well, the launch offensive in the middle of winter is weird, but
yeah, that too. I wouldn't think that you'd want to do it in the middle of winter, but.
Yeah, but see, like, I know my history, and Russia has a tendency to be invaded during winter.
What's that? What's that, Bobby?
Russia has a tendency of being invaded during winter, so they just wanted to
it
throw it
works
back
out
at everyone
for them,
else
though.
and say, screw you, we're going to invade you during winter.
Oh,
and maybe it's history going to repeat itself.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm telling you, you send us from the Marine Corps, we'll solve this problem right fucking now.
Yeah, we send the first Mardiv into Kiev and it's over, huh?
Yep. Just need a few of us. Kill.
Does anybody argue that fact?
Motivated.
Not
truly dedicated.
I do have to cut my time short. We are getting very tired right now.
Go for it. Get out of here.
Hey, did you guys, by the way,
love you,
did you see what
Brittany.
happened?
7-10. Love you, man. Take
Bye,
care of her for us, would you?
Take care of my date.
We love that girl very much.
Did you guys see what happened in Vegas today? By the way,
Yeah,
they had
14 people injured.
They had a shooting at the hookah bar. One person is dead, and 14 others were shot, and they were, and 2 of them are, I think, in critical condition. So
what the fuck is going on?
That's
well,
not
it's
cool.
not as bad as the Las Vegas shooting. That was kind of a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I got to tell you though, the world is just, and so one of the other things that happened this week. Well, I want to talk about this for a second, and then I'm going to log off because I think I'm going to go to a bar and smack somebody.
Don't do that. If you do that, come pick me up.
I got a question for George because he said he could throw people.
I can meet up too.
Yes.
Like, if you smack somebody, how far can you smack them?
How far back will they land?
Yeah. Like General Mattis's knife hand.
Yes.
Like, how far can his knife hand reach?
I did you know what the dumbest thing I ever did? Oh, I got to tell you this. And
God, here we go, real quick.
We were in Okinawa. We were right outside of Kadena, and I got in a bar fight. And I'm for those who don't, I've been doing judo since I was 14.
He threw a man through a building.
I threw a guy over the bar, and I didn't really plan out. Because when you get in a fight, in a bar fight, you're not thinking that way. I threw him over the bar, and as I'm throwing him, his feet go up in the air, and he winds up breaking all the bottles in the back of the bar. And at this point, I look at myself like, at this point, I'm like, oh, it was at this point that Lance Corporal Pardos realized he fucked up.
Oh, shit.
So all I could think about, I do a bull run out of the exit because I'm going to tell you this. I don't know how much damage I'd done. I don't know how many bottles I broke. I'm going to say probably in today's money, probably $700 to $1,000. But this guy went flying. And I was smart enough that I ran out the back door, ran down some, and I kept running for a while because the last thing I needed to do was get put on legal hold in Okinawa.
Yeah, that's not a good place to be.
That doesn't seem like it'd be a good idea.
I mean, Bobby, you're well on your way, though. Do you want to go to Oki? You want to go to the Rock? Because the Rock is fun. Like, Camp Schwab
Rock's a blast.
Fucking ninja.
They my unit,
you get to fight,
we have
you get to
another
fight with
unit over
pogues
there.
like me? Because you're a grunt. You get to fight with pogues like me or pussies, and then you fight.
Were you stationed in Okinawa?
Allegedly.
There's
I
more
gotta tell
pussy
you,
than a whorehouse there. Literally cats, though. Literally cats. They're all Siamese.
I was never stationed at Oki. I was there
I'm
for
serious.
like 2 weeks. And
in 2 weeks, you caused all that destruction?
Well, I caused
that's
more
what
than
the Greeks
destruction.
do. They go hard to
That's why I was only there 2 weeks.
For some reason, all my friends, this is the worst thing about being big is that all of my friends, with the exception of a couple of them, can't fight. So but when they know when I'm in the bar, I can fight. So they run their mouth recklessly because, hey, George is going to fucking save you. And the last thing,
does George always save them?
That's anytime there's more than one Marine in the room, George. It don't matter if he can fight or not.
Oh, He
didn't have to save me. I just pointed. And
the amount of people that seriously, the amount of people that do this all the time. And one of my friends is, he just is notorious about it. And it's not that I don't, it's not that I won't bar fight, but it's just like, God damn, dude, just be nice. And he's like, no, you know, and it's just the best fight that we ever got into, though, was me that we got into a couple fights at Ohio State when I was there. And those fights were epic.
Oh, God, I can only imagine. I know some of those guys, and you are supposed to get some of those gentlemen on Sports Shows here very soon. One of them.
Well, I know what it's like because my friends always expect me to kick a football or a soccer ball very far, but I'm not good at it. But I tell you what I am good at.
What?
I am good at humping.
Are you? Humping? Or rucking. The Army calls it rucking.
Do you see the motivational tat? Do I look like I belong to the Army?
I see a motivational tat on your left corner of your heel.
That's my shoulder.
Yeah. Is that EGA there? I can't really tell.
That looks like an EGA to me.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I was 48 before I got my EGA. Let's put it that way.
I haven't gotten one yet. I only have 2 tattoos.
I gotta tell you this.
I got your 6, and then I have on my over here I have all the gods, all the heavens, all the hells are within you, right there. And guess who I have?
Enemy
behind me, gentlemen.
So I gotta tell you,
it's gonna be debuting her show this Monday night right here on the Vet Radio Syndicate called the Summer Party.
Holy crap! There's a lot of background noise.
Woo!
Did you guys on my other tab? I'm sorry.
I gotta tell you,
Jesus.
Hey, have you ever met Bobby?
Hey, y'all.
You ever met Bobby?
Hey,
yeah, we met last time at the bar.
That's right.
We did?
Yeah.
I must have been drunk. I'm sorry. My bad.
So you nervous for your first show?
Yeah, I actually am.
No, you're not.
I am. I totally am. I even see the funny thing is we all bought our fruity alcohol because we said we're the female version of a Monday night bar for every mom.
What is that? No. Hold it. Turn it sideways, please. Kinky?
Hold it closer.
That's what they call me.
Hey, I got to tell you, you know what? Coming from somebody that used to use a line, can I buy you a Bartles and James wine cooler? That's a class act right there.
What's a wine cooler?
It wasn't some country cooler, George.
Hey, she's going hard to pay.
Hey, we used to, you know what?
Background noise.
Just a little bit of juice. There we go.
And a freaking smoke alarm.
Just a little bit of sour. Okay.
Turn that back. Hey.
And then we're going to do 2 shots.
Which sour of that? What sour is that?
2 shots of kinky. This is simple sour mix.
I'll give you 2 shots of kinky.
Nah, that's actually a good mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm a classy broad. I'm a classy broad. Okay. So I have my little
really quiet. Did you hear that? How quiet it got?
Yeah, that got really quiet.
Kiana, what are we going to expect on Monday night?
No background noise.
Uh-oh.
So Monday night
and a fixed smoke alarm.
A little teaser.
Okay, so Monday night we're talking about so Stephanie, Lisa, and I, we all got our alcohol. Steph has hi Michelle. Steph has margarita mix. I got the kinky and the pink Whitney. We're going to show you to make a couple of mom drinks. So for men, it's kind of one of those drinks that you drink it and you're like, what the fuck is this? And you drink the whole fucking bottle. And then next thing you know, an hour later, you're completely blacked out. But
that's
for us,
a panty pill.
Yeah, we can handle it. So we're going to mix a couple drinks. We're going to teach you how to twerk when you have a 50% back injury rating from the VA. So, naproxen or ibuprofen included, so you got to make sure you take that.
There you go.
800 milligrams.
We're going to also talk about how the Expendables crew could pretty much end this entire fucking war going on in Ukraine versus Russia, because we've seen how they were in movie 1 and 2. And yeah, that's just a little bit of what we're talking about. And then why I pretty much was the catalyst for the war between the Marine rapper Benny and the MAGA guy.
I love
because I kind of went very, very extreme when it came to him.
I want everybody to clue in on this for sure.
Yeah.
But George.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So we got the little green men in Eastern Ukraine, right? They're obviously Russian military, right?
Yeah.
So where's the Ukrainian little green man? Why aren't there a bunch of bearded guys who want to go kill commies? Where's that? Are they there? Have they been there?
They are. They're there. You'll see them.
I thought so, right? Because this whole battle plan seems a little weird. Because I think it seems like a little bit the Ukrainian military wants to let them suck them in and then create pockets of resistance and just make it last as long as they can.
You know how big
they make it last as long as they can? It makes Russia look bad, right?
Yeah, and I don't think people realize how big the Ukraine is. I mean, they're
it's Texas.
It's Texas. And we couldn't invade Texas if we had to. I mean, if you think so, I mean, you got, and
it'd be tough.
Invade Texas?
You can't invade Texas.
Oh, but
coming down. Cost you a lot of fucking lies.
Here's the thing. There's a military operation that they've ran the scenarios, and if the United States went to a civil war, what state would come out on top? And the state would be Texas. And
Ohio.
So the Texas Guard, not the National Guard, but the Texas Guard, the Texas militia is the third or fourth largest militia. But the thing about it is their National Guard has tanks and airplanes. South Carolina has airplanes and only has a few tanks. But the largest military in the United States,
Texas, California's got to be real close, but
no, California has. What California has is tanks, airplane, and but their National Guard is a big National Guard. But Texas has a lot of, whatever you want to call it, because they have two of the largest bases in the U.S. are in Texas. So the problem is, if you get into Ukraine is relatively flat. It's like Kansas,
Eastern Europe. Yeah, Kansas.
It's Kansas.
That's why Russian tanks don't have gun depression, because they don't need it.
Yeah. And so the problem that you're going to have over there is that these guys are not. They're going to fight back, and the other thing is that the Brits just delivered some anti-aircraft, anti-armor weapons to them. This isn't going to end quickly because this isn't going to end quickly. The other issue is too is that if you wind up looking at it strategically, what's his name? Trump. Not Trump, but Putin has had to deploy literally 1/3 of his military to the Ukraine. That leaves him, relatively suspect to other parts of Russia.
What did I say earlier, guys, about the southern belly, about Russia? Did I mention that earlier? About the fact that China's just waiting for...
if you fall... Hey, good.
No, she's done this before. She's great. She's actually great at it. She's turned her fire alarm off again. But what I say earlier about that China just eyeing Siberia, like those hyenas in the Lion King, just licking the just drool dripping off it, because
100%.
Those are the biggest reserves in the world. And if you want to create a fucking weak Russia, yay, talk them into invading Ukraine and watch them get their ass beat, and then we just march right back into fucking Siberia and take what was actually ours back in the day, because that's how China's gonna roll it, because that used to be part of China. If you don't believe me, Google that shit.
God.
Did you just eat ass?
Yeah, pretty much.
I rolled.
Oh my God, you're so horrible.
But the problem
I can demonstrate how I rolled.
No, don't do it again.
I got you. I got you.
I'm glad you're okay. Jesus, black women are just fucking that gangster. Like, just don't stop, do they?
But the problem is that they're going to have to do.
She's twerking.
She's Marine hardcore right there.
Yeah, she should have been.
The problem is that they're going to. This is just not going to be an easy outcome. The other thing is that they're going to lose. The money that the ruble just dropped by 33%.
Yeah, here's what I want to ask you, George: is if this doesn't seem to be going well, and it may the forces. I say in the next 72 hours are going to be huge, but if things go bad for Putin, I don't think that's necessarily a good thing either, right? Because that country is thrown into turmoil, right? Because you know, in any totalitarian regime, there's always guys on your heels waiting to take you out, right? So if Putin fails and this blows up in his face, what the hell happens to Russia? Like, you don't think they're going to come for him? Of course they're going to. His enemies are going to come.
Here's the thing about
and then what happens to the Russian military? What happens to everything? It's all going to go.
Here's the thing that people forget. You know, everybody thinks that, you know, what is that line? Hey, Tim. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody wants a shot at the title. You know, people are talking about, you know, the worst thing about 2022 has been is that my fucking plans went out the window because I thought we were going to be at FEMA camps right now under Obama, drinking hot chocolate, you know, and eating MREs. So I've had to.
I get tuna fish every time.
You know,
tuna fish is rubbish.
As long as I had the hot sauce, I'd be good.
Well, yeah. I'll give you that.
No, but they, you know, the problem that you have is that geopolitically, you know, Russia controls a lot of land, has a lot of influence, and you know, what do they do next? What are, you know, where do
we give them too much influence though, don't we?
No.
Okay, can I say
you got to
something?
remember.
Oh yes, Keith, go.
Yeah.
Because you guys brought up.
By the way, how did you get the Greek name?
Hera?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because I have 1,000 kids and I take care of everyone I meet, no matter whether they betrayed me. And my husband betrayed me and acts like Zeus, so they gave me the name Hera.
Whoa! Act like Zeus, like had an affair or had sex with animals.
Had an affair from Craigslist of all.
Oh my God!
All right.
Yeah. So
command it, girl.
But if
So
you
we
don't
were
fix
talking
that
about
alarm,
this-
we're going to
Let her
start calling
go.
you Chirp.
Oh, Keto. Go.
I just fucking changed it. So if you just, I dive rolled for
You
you
changed
guys.
it last week too. That damn thing.
I'm kind of
like
impressed with your
crazy.
cat-like reflexes. I mean, seriously.
Thank you. If you guys try to invade Texas, you got to deal with a bunch of this. But a lot of people more dirtier. That was with no underwear on too. Anywho, so I had this conversation and we were looking up because you know how Russia tried this with Ukraine in 2014. You know, I was I was like army wife, watched my husband, he was infantry at the time, get ready. And, you know, we were talking about it, like the prior presidents. And I was like, man, I shared this meme and it wasn't received very well. But I was like, somebody call the orange man and ask him if he want his job back. God damn. Because for me, what I've seen, because I actually look at everything and the letters back then, and I spent like 5 fucking hours in the middle of the night looking up how, you know, Obama responded and then how Trump conducted things like the professional he is. And I was like, if Russia came, like a lot of people would condemn him back in the day because he kept like, they're like, oh, thanks to Obama's air raids, all these people were killed. And I said, we could use that right now. Cause I don't know if we need Trump back, if anything, cause it's like for Russia to be like, hey, if you guys get involved, we're going to blow your asses up.
Right.
Hey,
you know what one of my ideas was?
When I heard that, and I'm looking at Biden like, oh, yo, you were his vice president. You know, you condemned his aggressiveness back then. Okay, so come with the heat. And he's like, we're gonna tax him $1 trillion. And it's like,
who's got my ice
you
cream?
know my solution for, you know, part of the Ukraine war would be send in Cletus in an A-10 and play Fortunate Son. But
I think George, you catch the early part of the show, but I was like, I find it funny that, you know, little green men from Ukraine, but basically Russia can go in there. Why don't we have a bunch of little green men in Ukraine? Why isn't there a bunch of, or maybe there are, maybe there's a bunch of ex-Green Berets, maybe ex-Rangers.
One of the things that I think,
why aren't they all there?
One of the things, I got to tell you two things, and people don't realize this. So in 1999, I'm in the Ukraine. I'm in Sevastopol, right? And Sevastopol, beautiful city. And
how the hell can you even pronounce that?
Because I speak 3 languages, you fucking insolent boot.
A beautiful port
I'm
city.
just a sergeant,
Jesus
George. Come on.
Christ. So, and the Greeks invented Sevastopol. That's a Greek name too. On top of it.
Oh my God! Here he goes again.
It's so. so we're in 99. We're in Sevastopol, and we went to the Eastern Judo Open. And what people forget is that Ukrainians are not Russian. They're Ukrainians. They do not like the Russians. They do not like being called the Russians. And they are, in World War II, they would have aligned with Russia had it not been, the Germans were treating them horribly. Then the Russians came in and treated them worse.
But growing up, we called them Russian. We didn't fucking know the difference. I mean,
in Soviet Russia, soil, you're Russian too.
It's the equivalent of calling people from Puerto Rico Mexican. So they
made that mistake in the Marine Corps a few times.
Yeah. Or hey, listen, or call one of your Dominican Republic Marines Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but they always yell on the radio and when they're pissed off.
We don't like that.
Hey, yeah. Ay carajo. So they.
But you know what's worse? Call a Dominican a Haitian.
Oh, don't do that. You start a fucking civil war.
But so we're over there.
That would be a fucking fantastic cigar, though.
So the guy that runs the guy that runs the Judo Federation at the time he was running the Judo Federation for the Ukraine national team he's a badass. Oh my God, this dude had some skill. And so we're over there and I got a chance. And the good thing about it is in 99, I got a chance to roll with Fedor, but we're over there and you could see the Russians and the Ukrainians were not like, they were kind of avoided each other. And I was sitting there, he took us out. He took us a few of the Americans out after the competition. And he's sitting there talking. And I said, why do you guys in the, why do you and the Russians like not get along? And he goes, fuck the Russians. They took our Olympic spots. And what they did is when they were still a unified team or prior to that, the Ukrainians, the second best judo program in the planet after Japan of all is South Korea and France. How the fucking French have judo is unbelievable.
They already surrendered though, so we're good.
Yeah. But he was sitting there telling about how the Russians they shit on them for wrestling. They shit on them for combat sports. It wasn't until the breakup in 91 that they actually had got their own team. And Ukrainians have developed some really good wrestlers, some really good fighters, and some really good, judokas. And he was sitting there telling me, he's like, we don't like the Russians. And so people, when, you look at it from an ethnicity or culture, they don't like each other. So it isn't like that they're going to go back and be like, hey, let's sing Kumbaya and drink vodka together.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the really weird thing when you look at it that way.
We're running up on time because I'm really running up on time because I got to do some shit.
Well, I just want to propose an idea.
Please.
Hear me out. How we can, because America, I feel like with how much of the exports Ukraine gives us, we're supposed to be allied for a reason. So I just feel like, and you guys can quote me on this, okay? But the way we can get involved without getting officially involved is if we go to all the continuation and charter schools in the hoods and in the boonies, the rednecks. Put them on a plane, the real shooters, put them out there. They're not part of the military. They're not part of the military. I mean, you're going to hear some trap music and some honky tonk, but
yeah, but they're not disciplined.
I think you just created a new genre of music right there.
You might have created a new genre of music for sure, but yeah. I love you. I got to get out of here.
I'm not a fan of either of them, but together they might be great.
I've got to go to some stupid thing called Jurassic Park. I don't know, somewhere 45 minutes away from here in Columbus. So my fall thoughts are, thank you all for tuning in the show. Thank you all for being a part of the show. I can't wait. Hey,
we could still be in here for a few more minutes.
Yeah, I understand that. But she's gonna do her show. First show. This is a new thing running. New show Monday night Slower Party 2100 Eastern Standard Time with Kiana. Tuesday nights Justice Court 2100 Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, If You Drink 2000 Eastern Standard Time. Walk the Line 2100 Eastern Standard Time. Thursday Stone Vet at 2000 Eastern Standard Time. Immediately following that, Yes I Am the Veteran at 2100 Eastern Standard Time. And TTR, which will be for sure next week at 2100 Eastern Standard Time. Then you got the bar, of course, and then Sports Church 1900 Eastern Standard Time next Sunday, and then Vera's Heroes at 2100 Eastern Standard Time after that. So I got that out of the way, so my wife doesn't shoot me in the face with a bazooka like a Ukrainian soldier looking at a T-60. Okay, but all right, Tim, final thoughts.
Yes, sir.
What you got?
That's it. What?
That was my final thoughts. What's your final thoughts?
I don't know, man. It's just everything's so
hey,
crazy.
Sometimes
right
the
now.
world needs to solve its problems with Tim's pizza and a beer.
Man.
Tim don't make that pizza anymore, but I'll drink beer all day long.
All right.
No, actually, hey Tim, I gotta say, as a professional eater and a professional drinker, you always had really good food at your bar.
George is definitely a professional drinker, not he's definitely a professional eater, not a professional drinker. Just saying. All right, Tim, what you got?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have anything other than if you're having problems, reach out to people. Hit up the organization here. Make sure you talk to someone.
He happens to
text
have
me
a
personally.
very clue behind him on his right shoulder. If you need some help.
They are a full-blown organization. They have representatives in every single state, and they're always willing to answer a question and to talk, just to talk anything out. They have camps. They have horse riding. They do a lot of things. We don't want to lose anymore, so it's that simple. 22 a day is way too fucking many, and I'm pretty sure that numbers went up exponentially in the last couple of years. A lot of people just aren't talking about it, and we should be. We should definitely be talking about it. And that's why there's shows out there like these.
All right, George, you got final thoughts, but you've got 30 seconds because I don't want to hear. I'm going to tell you something quick.
Basically, you know what? The world's a rough place right now. Try to do the best you can. Nobody's, no one's going to come to save you. And just hang in there the best you can. But you know what? Don't take a temporary solution to, and make it final.
Don't take a temporary solution to a temporary problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Now she's chasing her name to Tweety. What you got? What you got, Crazy Town?
I would say my thoughts are, you gotta put in your mentality. Shit happens. And I know I take a very brass approach to this because when I got to that moment where, I could have been one of the 22, which is now estimated 29, especially after what happened in Afghanistan, because I was on those call lists for an organization. But it's like, you have to find some fucking light. If you need to bury yourself in the dirt, like in a metaphorical way, to take time away, do that first. Rely on everyone that you can, even those that you don't want to tell your story to. The strongest there, you only have this. The army is only as strong as its weakest soldier, and when you're not here, we're weaker without you. So, no matter the demographic, no matter who you find in common with, just listen to them. Yeah, that's why you guys see the Project Steel logo is two hands reaching out like this, because sometimes it can feel like you're drowning and you have your hand up for a long time. Just hold it a little longer. I promise somebody's reaching. We're always going to be here reaching. More awareness is going to come. More people are going to come. More resources are going to come. I know it's not as fast as we want it to be, but
love your show. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please, if you're catching us late, share it out where we are out right now.